Hello everybody, good morning, good evening. I hope you're having a lovely day, whatever time it is for you. Oh my goodness, hello, hi Cheese J. Hi everyone, is Zach a purple hater? Listen, I like the color purple, but like 80% of my chat is a purple, and it's, as a streamer, it is so confusing. When you're trying to speedrun a game, and you only get like 3 seconds at a time to glance at chat, and every name looks identical, it sucks, okay? I think that's reasonable. Hi guys. Good evening. How we doing today? It's Saturday. It's the final day in January. I haven't streamed much this week because I've literally just been busy like every evening. I've been like hanging out with people. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness, I've got a life. But yeah, so I haven't been able to stream until now. And good thing because I made a bit of a goal. Yo, thank you for the 15 streaks. 15 stream streak, Lynn. I appreciate it. Because I made a goal at the start of the year that I was going to try and stream at least 40 hours a month. Every month. And guys, oh, you're going to see my revenue if I show you that. I mean, I don't really care if you see my rev, but I think Twitch might care. Well, either way, I've streamed 39 hours and 6 minutes, alright? So, we need to stream for at least 54 minutes today, and then I hit my January goal, okay? Sound good? Mantis Lords. Last line banger. Mantis Lords. See? I know that song. PC don't cry. Ray! Why are you purple? You look like Remy! Oh my gosh. And another purple chatter. Hi 12-7. But yes. Yes, today we're doing Darker as per usual. I was thinking about switching it up. I'm really ready to get started with MCSR ranked, guys, but I still haven't finished learning Bastions. And I could just do some runs without, and just like do my own Bastion routes. Like, I don't think most people know Bastion routes until like high iron, you know, low gold. But at the same time, I would like to be ready. So MCSR ranked shall wait. And the darker grind must continue. It's day 9 of the grind for 309. My last PB was on day 7, which was like a week ago at this point or more. I think it was last Thursday. Over a week, 9 days ago was my PB, 314. And I've only done one stream since then, and I got like a 320, it didn't go that well. Is the run gonna go well today? I doubt it. The thing with Darker, especially over any percent, is that you rust up really quick. You need to be doing runs like pretty much every day to make progress. If you take like more than a few days off, all that progress just resets. So I'm not feeling great today, but that's okay. Vibe with the 30 streak. Holy crap, that's so many. Hello, Raging Shark. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Okay. So I'm not expecting great things. However, I'm expecting great vibes, chat. We're gonna vibe today, okay? Maybe we get a 320, but we're gonna have the best time. We're gonna share so many stories. I don't know what we're gonna do, but that's what we're going for, chat. Good vibes, good vibes. We start off the good vibes with some good freaking music and some MRJ practice. Because in my last run, I think I missed this like 4 times. It was pretty embarrassing. Pretty damn embarrassing. Do Darker all the time? Well, that's what I'd like to do 12-7. But again, I wasn't able to play this week because I had plans like every night. And I refuse to stream during the afternoons for no reason. I don't really know why I don't stream during the afternoons. Because I'm never really busy in the afternoons. But I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Hi Jake, thank you for the good luck. Welcome in, Jake. What is that vector? That's crazy. You helped Karate Man learn Darker? Yo, I look forward to hearing some updates on how that goes for him. Karate Man is kind of goated at this game. I think he'll get a sub 330 pretty fast. 1, 2, 3. He got a 353 on his first run. Pretty good. Beats my first run. I think it took me like 3 or 4 runs to get a sub 4. I mean, granted, I wasn't as good in any percent when I started this category as he is. He is what, like a 103 in any percent? I think I had a 105. But yeah, that's impressive. MRJ's fine. I was also doing a little bit during the countdown. There's not much more to do there. I'm just gonna do a couple DSSs and then I think we go. I really can't think of anything else I might need to practice. I don't know. He got upset when I wouldn't rat off moons fast enough. Damn. I taught a Jambo Darker side back in the day, you know. Everything Jambo knows about that category he got from me. And he bought my PB in, I think, 2 runs. It was really sad, honestly. But yeah, there's like a darker resurgence happening in Odyssey. And I love to see it because it's a very good category that deserves resurging. I'm so ready for today, but though, like, I charged my controller before stream. I never do that. I didn't charge my controller before my GDQ run, and it almost died during the run. Like, I'm so ready. Hello, Caleb. Welcome in. Nothing will beat the summer of Darker a few years back. We're gonna bring it back. This is gonna be the winter of Darker, okay? I think, listen, people talk about grinding Darker in the summer. I think this is such a good time to grind Darker. Because, like, it's so dark outside, it's so rainy and depressing and cold. And, like, you know, Christmas is over and there's nothing to look forward to in life. And any percent is just going to make you so miserable, you know? But Darker, it's just great vibes. I think it's a nice, cozy thing. I think any percent is a summer category. I'm going to be honest. I think any percent is a summer category. Got a Dark PV today? Hell yeah. What was it, Fratsu? Good job. You also play SMO? Nice. Nice. It's a good game. I hope you enjoy the stream. When is it not dark and wet and depressing in the UK? Oh. The rest of the year? I don't know. Last year we had, like, the most sunshine in a year, like, on record. It was a really, really lovely year in general. Yeah, it's like, people, you know, British weather is kind of a meme, but that's just because it doesn't fluctuate very much. We don't get extremes like most places in, like, Europe and America do, where, like, you guys get, like, summers that are, like, 35 degrees and winters that are, like, minus 15, and there's, like, storms and tornadoes and hurricanes and stuff. For us, it's just kind of always it's, like, 5 degrees in the winter and then, like, 15 or 20 in the summer, and, like, it's usually sunny, sometimes it's rainy, but it's never like torrential downpour and storms. When it's rainy, it just kind of drizzles. Like, everything's just kind of like flat, you know, which some people are really jealous of. When you know, when you live there, it gets sad, but it probably is the best way to have it, you know, like, it's very rarely like so cold that there's like ice and you know, like, it's freezing in the house and whatever, and it's very rarely so warm that you're, like, dying of dehydration and can't stay outside for more than 2 minutes without getting 3rd-degree sunburns. It's always just kind of somewhere in the middle. Which is good or bad, depending how you look at it. But yeah, this January it's pretty much rained all January, which has been pretty sad. We've had a good winter so far, but it has rained all January. And, like, Europe is getting so much snow. I get snaps from my German friend Killian every single day with, like, these beautiful snowy landscapes, and then I'm like, it's 5 degrees and raining. Again. That's very sad. Hi, Garrus. Good evening. All right, I think we are ready to go. Oh, Garrus is here. You. Hell yeah, Jimmy. I know, I did a little Val stream on my alt earlier. Kinda wish I didn't. I dropped down a rank again, so that was fun. XBC30, welcome in, appreciate the good luck. Appreciate it. You got this? Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, thank you. A max of 20 centimeters. You see, that's crazy, because we maybe get that much a year. Probably less. Actually less, I think. Last year, it snowed for, I think, maybe 2 days in, like, early December. I genuinely think that was it. In the entire year. We had a nice summer, though, so can't complain. So is the snow here for the first time since the 70s? Wow, that is crazy. We had a bit in January last year too. I don't remember. That was like exam grinding. Partner grinding. Only one of those worked out in my favor. See, global warming isn't real. Average reform voter. Hi Tiny, welcome in on YouTube. Is that my first YouTube chatter? Oh no, Rory was my first YouTube chatter, I think. The Turkish takeaway place always... What is Turkish food? If you said, hey, we're gonna get a Turkish takeaway tonight, I would genuinely... What do you want? I would genuinely not be able to answer you. Kebab? Well, that's so boring. Fair enough. Have you seen Heated Rivalry? Between whom? Gyros? That's Greek. Well, I guess it's not far. I do love Greek food. Gay hockey show. What? Gay hockey show. Okay. Isn't it kind of like Middle Eastern cross with Greek? That does sound decent, to be fair. Probably wouldn't choose it, though. Gonna go to my mum for a bit. Yeah, that's okay. Have fun hanging out with your mum, Lynn. That's very nice of you. You said Heated Rivalry. I don't know... What has that got to do with gay hockey? What is gay hockey show? Is this the one that you read fanfics of until 4 in the morning every night? Is it like a book, a TV show? Okay, the name... Oh, Heated Rivalry is the gay hockey show. Is that something that's like happening now? Because I have heard a few people talk about some hockey show. A gay one. Is it like a TV show that's just coming out? Based on a series of books? Okay, I see. It sounds great. I'm happy for you guys. It's yeah. That sounds wonderful. Is it literally just gay people that play hockey? You should watch it. I'm not immediately intrigued. Maybe you could sell it to me, though. Hi, Crane. Hello. They only play hockey a little bit. I guess they play hockey with, like, a different kind of hockey stick. I will tell you, it's very, very sexual. I think I'm good? I think I'm okay, but I appreciate the recommendation. Maybe if they come out with like a... Maybe if they come out with an ultimate frisbee one, then I could be in. I thought you were gay. See, that's where you're mistaken. I'm not. So I don't think I'd relate that much to the character. I don't think yeah. Dude, this is a goated run. 520. That's like ahead of my any percent PB, or like tied with it. You can pretend it's ultimate free. To be fair, yeah, considering how much hockey there is in this gay hockey show. Maybe if there was more hockey, I'd watch. Photon Prime is really good. It's really good considering I got the checkpoint and I missed Hydrophobia. I got the checkpoint in cap and did chest clip. All three of which lose like a second each. Maybe more for chest clip. A bit less for the checkpoint. Okay, see you, Lynn. I want more hockey in it. Yeah. Okay. I played that well, considering that I missed the pot. I had no idea where the bird was. I almost, like, after the up throw, I almost homed in straight away, but that definitely would have missed. I'm glad that I was patient and waited for it to fly above me. Is it the 2026 version of Yuri? What is Yuri on Ice? Is that gay ice skating? There's just a whole world out here that I've had no exposure to. It's a gay ice skating anime. Gosh, the layers keep building. And it's set in Russia? Wow. Oh my. What doesn't that show have? A Japanese show about gay Russian ice skaters. I think I'm intrigued just because it's so niche, you know? Gay ice skating is just ice skating. Damn. I feel like I could legit be good at like ice skating if I wasn't so tall. It's like skateboarding. I just can't skateboard because my center of gravity is like pretty much in my ear, you know? I've been too far left every single time. I can't. Okay, I'm really glad I figured that out. To whoever said that I need to go more right on IP clip, I don't remember who it was. It might have been like Ray or someone. You're right, you win. I have a feeling that I'm never going to miss it again. You figured it out? I did. Oh, I didn't practice... No, we don't need to practice blow, no. Just go really hard on leg... Wait, what did I miss? Why am I going hard on leg day? I very rarely do... If I do a leg day in a week, then like... I'm in some sort of manic episode, I think. That it very rarely happens. To fix your center of mass? Oh, yeah. I need to get, like, absolutely caked up. I'm gonna eat so many Krabby Patties. I mean, when I do leg day, I do go ham. I got thighs of steel. I cycled for enough years, okay? I don't know what that means, Eileen, and I'm kind of scared to ask. They call it centimass. That part they aim for. Shrink it down. You don't want to know? Brazilian butt lift? Oh. Why do you guys all know what that is? Why would I have ever encountered that term, like, in my life? That seems like... This seems like something that would be popular among, like, middle-aged, middle-class women. Or is this a thing among the youth? On TikTok? I get TikToks of, like, people playing guitar and talking about astrophysics. I don't really know how to respond. You know that guy who, like, is a nuclear physicist and he, like, reacts to other, like, shorts of people, like, trying to explain nuclear physics really poorly and calls them out on it? That's, like, the epitome of my For You page. Bill Nye? No. The one guy. Basically, he's a nerd. Yes. I know because of Duolingo. On Duolingo, they taught you what a Brazilian butt lift is? I don't think I see that guy when I go on TikTok. He might be more YouTube Shorts. I don't know. I don't usually use YouTube Shorts, but I have like an app which like restricts how much time I can spend on TikTok a day. So I essentially use YouTube Shorts when that... when that app stops me going on TikTok. I should probably also set it up with YouTube, to be fair. But YouTube Shorts is so much more brain rot. that I do actually stop scrolling on it. I get like maybe 5 minutes into YouTube Shorts scroll and I just lose so much faith in humanity that I do end up getting out of bed. So like it does work in the end, but it, you know, it adds on a few extra minutes, which I don't really need to add. The Duolingo bird got a BBL. Like, canonically? Duo got... What? Oh my, don't search Duo BBL on Google Images, guys. Wow, that's insane. That's not... Valancio, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. That's very sweet and out of nowhere. I appreciate the gift sub to someone. Enjoy Subject Name for the next month. Kirsty Valancio. Make sure to give them a big thank you if you're here. Thank you, Valancio. I appreciate it. Guys, 2 more subs and we'll have 6, 7. Or maybe 1 more if it hasn't updated yet. I think it probably is updated by now. To someone. Who is... Hold on. Should I know this person? You don't? Okay. Hi, Avi. Thank you for the good luck. I disagree. Everyone should search Duo BBL on Google Images. Hi, Nathan. Yeah. You know what? Maybe. We got 65 subs. Yeah. We're really close, guys. Okay, I had so little speed there. Ilya Rozanov is from the gay hockey show. Oh, cool. Ilya Rozanov from gay hockey show Heated Rivalry. Is it like live action or like animated? A hype train has started. But no one did anything. I don't understand Twitch. They're real people having not real sex. Well, usually that is how TV shows work. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure they just class it as porn. Dinner's ready. Enjoy your food, Remy. I'm gonna do something which will make me some enemies, but also some friends? What? Can't wait to get it now. ZackInTheBox having a hype train notification. Or if I get a like raid from Tyrone. ZackInTheBox, there's 200 viewers. Pizza time. You were eating so late, Karis. Enjoy your pizza though. Remember how we won a game by 1 point? Oh no. Oh, that's so sad, Arcani. Oh wow. Yo, a sub? Combo! Thank you for the 3 gifted! What the heck? My goat. Wait, does that mean we have 69 subs? Heated Rivalry. Oh, I see. It's the Canadian sports romance television series. Dude, it is 97% on Rotten Tomatoes? It's crazy. That's wow. Fair play. Did Combo skip 67? Yeah, he did. 69, everybody. 69. That's awesome. It's still a good show if you take out the sex. Just very short. Crazy. Dude, what a run. Bloody hell. Best run ever, apparently. Here's your Hydro, Misty Cat. Hi, Combo. Welcome back. Worth it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You could have done both. You could have... Yeah, that's true, but you know what? I respect it. 6-7 can't be funny much longer. Excuse me. I'm only 1.6 channel points away from doing your favorite bit again. I don't even know what that is. What is your favorite bit? That costs channel points. Oh gosh, I'm going the wrong way. I just got an on-pace ping for a run that already ended. Nice. I'm good. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way around like all of these trees. Oh gosh. Darn it. Dude, I took damage just by like barely touching his pinky toe. What is the estimate is score? There have been some crazy on-pace pings in there before. Someone once pinged James and I in like Metro. It might be our world record actually. I don't remember. Or a world record. They ping it to say the final time. I mean, I like the idea of that, but that should be a different channel, right? There should be a channel which is like new PBs, and then you ping it if somebody gets a new PB, so you can like keep up to date with the game. Dude, we got a level 2 hype train. That's crazy. That was close to not working. Don't think it was a 54. Yeah, I don't remember which one it was, if any. We need to like, 'cause I spent all day procrastinating everything. Oh dear. How are you feeling like cold-wise? You gonna be good tomorrow for the thing? I think I was there for the 54. It was so cool. It was really cool. I'll have to agree with you on that. Maybe I'm slightly biased, but yeah, I think it was a pretty cool run. We didn't have enough coins. It was awesome. That is a crazy mistake. I don't even know what to say about that mistake. That's, like, diabolical. I messed up, like, the any % part of Nutclip. What was that? I don't know. I don't know why it was so weird. That's alright. Unfortunate with a T. All things considered, we got back on track pretty quick. I think that might be like a... that should be less than a minute of time loss. Thank you guys for the hype train. Appreciate it. Nice. Eat the picture frames in the background. I don't... Oh gosh. I don't think they're very edible. They're made of, like, wood and glass. Your call's not red day? That is good. That's good to hear. Yeah, we'll see. Mmm, glass. Mmm, yummy. I mean, otherwise this would have been really good. I will say that. I can't believe I messed up that part of out of bounds. Like, I would have been mad if I deep woods on, like, the gate skip out of bounds, but deep woodsing on, like, the first cap dive? Really? Shouldn't be happening. Or eat the next worm you find outside. Genuinely, I don't know when the last time I saw a worm was. Like, when I'm outside, I'm not usually, like, in a field somewhere, or, like, in a garden. I'm on, like, concrete. Listen, you have my word. If I see a worm tomorrow, I will eat it. Alright? Hand on my heart. Sometimes when it rains, the worms go on the pavement. Okay. He is just not gonna... Maybe that's my strat, but... Oh god, sure. You said the poster wasn't edible. I feel like a piece of paper is more edible than a glass picture frame. Okay. Interesting. We're like 15 behind. Genuinely didn't lose that much deep woodsing there. It's just a shame because it was a really good run. Like now it's just like a normal run, you know? Now we work from here and we can get like a normal PB, but it was really nice before that. And I think we should still be ahead of my actual PB comparison. Oh my god, we're still 40 ahead of like my actual PB comp, which also fell in deep woods and wooded, but it also made lots of other mistakes. Like I said, 4 falling in deep woods, I played it off pretty well. You see worms on the way to the bus stop for school after it had rained. Okay. How? My PB's trash, Jay. I told you. My PB's really bad. I mean, it's like 7.5 minutes off sob. I had to have lost that time somewhere, you know? That's not like a slow bleed out sort of time loss. That's like a big, considerable mistake sort of time loss. It was almost a minute off gold. Yeah, but it could have been worse. Like, we can be ahead by, like, Metro or Snow. Ba-dum-bum-ba. Nice. I'm happy. Please upload a video of it. Okay. I was wondering what time you could get with the beginner lake route. I think I had like a 255? Maybe a 254 by the time I added lake clip. Guess helps you got a 1601 sand. Yeah. It's a good sand exit. Pretty fire. I wonder what like world record gets. It's gonna be a bad comparison because I do IP skip. But just out of curiosity. And then I'll have a look at a run that doesn't do IP skip. I don't know what run that would be. They get a 1419? Is that? Yeah, 1419 sand exit in the world record. So like a minute and a half faster. Let me check like BP's PB. I don't think that is IP. Oh, or Bugfish maybe. What's the best PB on the boards without the advanced route? Dylan maybe. Thank you for the good luck, Emirates, and welcome in. I think Bugfish probably didn't do the advanced route. Let's see. Oh no, he did. BP? No, BP can do IP skip for sure, right? Oh yeah, BP did IP skip. Dylan. So Dylan's... Dude. Holy crap. Dylan got a 1548. I'm like 20 seconds off his sand exit, and he has a 305. Wait, 20? I mean like 10. Why is there 69 at top? That's how many subs I have. Thank you, I'm Raisin, I appreciate it. Another PP would be nice. My 314 was pretty bad. Zach 207 and Speed do 2P. Oh, really? Cool. That should be fun. Like, just temporarily, while like one of them's on holiday, or are they like, do they live near each other? Or do they do it online? I don't know. I don't know any of this. I really don't keep up with the Odyssey community that much these days. You don't know? Fair enough. Because a lot of people do 2P like when they're together at like conventions and stuff like PACE or whatever, but that's usually just for a week at a time, obviously. So the improvement's quite slow. Dude, sorry, I'm buzzing that I'm 10 seconds off Dylan's frickin' sand exit. Bought new meat, pork mince. Nice. Pork mince is yummy. Very easy to cook as well. Seems easy to cook, yeah. Same as beef. What about his wooded exit? Well, it's obviously going to be a lot better because I found the deep woods. I guess we can, like, subtract the 40 seconds of that loss and then have a look where I stand. But I imagine it's also probably, like, 10 better without that time loss. Alright, that was slow. Okay. Since my sister's Loki lost interest for a bit, I'm taking over. Oh, was your sister in chat? Oh, sorry, I missed that. I think I did see someone say hi, Lynn, sister, but I just didn't, like, register it properly. I want to proudly announce you've made progress with your... Oh, exciting. Did you send them that fire line you came up with about, I don't remember what it was about. This should work. Yeah. I'm the goat. Mom told me to go get things she ordered for me. Nice. Free stuff. Literally no idea where that stuff is. So can somebody explain to me how I was spinning and then after I pressed jump, he just did a normal jump, not a spin jump? Can somebody explain that? That's like incredible. That's got to be some new tech I just found, guys. The freaking spin jump cancel. Oh gosh. That's crazy, because you stopped spinning according to the game. I did not stop spinning. You stopped spinning. I didn't! That's crazy. So you're getting your mail. You never told me anything about a mailbox or a parcel locker. I don't think this is as big of a deal as it seems to you. But yeah, hopefully you can find your parcel locker or whatever. That does seem like a useful thing to know where it is. Rip Glidon, a noble sacrifice. We do end up like killing off a lot of people in this run. There's like Yoshi at the end and a few others. There's also Glidon like at the end of Darker. Yeah, it's pretty ruthless to be fair. Okay, more time loss. Well, it'll probably be near the front door. Like that. Shame you can't kill Peach. What do you mean shame? Hello? Glide on these nuts, baby. Haha, got him. Hi, Z. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate it, good luck. Or it might be a different building, Viper. Like when I was at uni, there was like a mail room on campus that you had to like walk to when you got mail. I don't know what sort of like complex you live in, if it's just like one building or if it's more of a like complex of buildings. Had an exhausting day, been out all day. Like, bad exhausting or nice exhausting? Where like you've had a nice day and talked to people and now you're just like ready to curl up in bed and watch some YouTube. Because I feel like there is a good kind of exhausting. If it's like happy social exhaustion. Bit of both? Yeah, fair enough. Well, it's Sunday tomorrow, so you can definitely rest up. Okay, let's see if Giggler happens today. Oh, I did practice it last time I streamed in practice mod. Yup! You giggle these. We're making up for like 10% of the time loss. Probably less. And we won't see it until like 2 hours or more from here. And we didn't get them in it, so great. I need to figure that minute out, man. Doesn't make any sense. I feel like I get it less than I... Yeah, I feel like I get it less than I miss it. But it didn't used to be like that. But no, I know Alanzio. It used to be fine. But yeah, I feel like these days it's pretty much guaranteed to miss. Hi, Pocket Crow. Thank you for the good luck. What's 24 plus 43? I'm not sure. I don't even know what it looks like. It's just like... You saw how when I was out of bounds there, going back to the pipe, it like ran across the screen right in front of me. It won't... If you get them and if it doesn't do that, it like does a different line with its like little run. And it does it like way earlier, which is what saves time. So like kind of by the time you get to the pipe, it's already finished its like movement cycle. So I guess you wouldn't really notice it if it got it, because you don't really see it at all if you get it right. Dude, I almost made a grave mistake there. That was meant to be a CRJ. Bit too far away from the wall. I've been practicing Worlds past couple of weeks, and then they boot up 8DX. Oh wait, sorry. I went out to eat with a friend and they went to a Mario Kart tourney. Oh, that's sick! That sounds like so much fun. I love gaming bars. There's a couple near me. They're really good. And you've been practicing World, but they boot up 8DX. Yeah. I feel like people don't take World seriously. Maybe just not enough people have switched 2s, but so many people still play 8. And 8 feels so flat and lifeless. I don't know. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. I'm relatively happy with this metro so far, at least. I think this is a good chance of golding. I like messed up Goomba Heck, but I didn't miss a platform cycle. I just hit like the slower cycle, so I think that loses like maybe 2. And then missing the minute loses 1 or 2. That's it so far. And the seed was, I usually don't get the seed in the pot like that. I usually fumble, not that one, but the first one, I usually fumble with it for ages, so. Yeah, we'll just see how like festival goes. It's a bit refreshing, but maybe that's just my bias having grinded well for the past year. Yeah, just a change of pace, I guess. Oh, no! Why do I speak? Why do I say, like, yeah, I'm really happy with something? That's crazy. Hi, Puzzler. Welcome in. I didn't hold down. I think it's because I tried to turn the camera up. I usually turn the camera up, like, as I'm doing that final dive. But I was like, I'll do it earlier today. Just to, like, make it easier for me. Bro! Sorry. I was like, I'll do it earlier this time, just to make it a bit easier, like, later on. And obviously it didn't work. I think I just got a frame throw? What's going on? I would love a change. I don't think that's ever happening. Did I say hi, Puzzler? I don't know. Hello there. Snacks and treats. I'm like so the opposite these days. I don't know what it is, but I like never fancy snacks. I used to snack a lot, but now like if I'm peckish in the evening and then I go and look and all I've got is like snacky things, I'm like, oh, because I don't know. I crave like hearty hot food. You've grown up? Maybe. I don't like eat sugary things at all, really. I mean, I like a sweet treat, but I very rarely have them. But I also feel like it's something you just have to train yourself out of. Because, like, I used to be a big snacker, and then I guess after I went to uni, I stopped buying as many snacks because they just, like, cost so much money. And anytime I wanted a snack at uni, I'd have, like, a sandwich or, like, you know, a pot noodle. I don't know, like, whatever was, like, very cheap and, like, hearty. And I think just doing that for a few years just, like, trained myself to not crave sugar or snacks anymore. So... yeah, I think it's just something you have to start doing, and eventually your body will catch up. And I was just like forced into that situation by being broke. Oh my gosh, are you ready to get your jam on, guys? Wait, that's so true. You became financially responsible. It's not that I became responsible, it's that I literally just couldn't afford it. It's not like a choice to be responsible. It's like I do not have enough money in my bank account to be buying all these snackies, you know? It's festival time, everybody! Cat jams, ZackInTheBox, Dino dances, whatever your favorite jammy emote is. Whack it in chat right now. We're doing the festival. Not enough subs, you say? Yeah, maybe it was actually your guys' fault. Maybe you guys didn't gift enough subs while I was in uni. I can't complain. You guys gifted me 2,000 subs in the span of 1 month at the end of uni. That was pretty awesome. Dude, what? I don't think I've ever done that. Thank you for the good luck, Lixius. Appreciate it. Dude, I'm vibing. I know I spent a dime on subs and you've gotten like 3. Hell yeah. We just got a generous community. I don't know what to say. Jump up and your cares will soar away. I'll be your one-up girl. Easy. Not even worried about it. Please. Nice. GG. I've gifted 26? Damn. I've gifted 30, apparently. Because at the top of chat, instead of showing me the leaderboard, it says 20 gifts until badge upgrade. It's like, why are you telling me that in my own channel? Why do I want a new gift badge in my own damn channel? I have a broadcaster badge. Oops. Oh, there's no cutscene. That kind of freaked me out. Leo. At least it's carrying a lot of weight. Yeah. Multiply that by like 10. Oh man, I'm losing so much. All to that one like extra warp I had to do, pretty much. I mean, there were other mistakes too, but that's the main time loss, was falling down and having to warp. Lost like 20 probably. Grr. I blame Viper. Can I hear like a... I swear I can hear an Odyssey stream. Oh my gosh, I can. I was playing Dylan's PB in the background this whole time. I thought I was like hearing Odyssey sound effects and I was so confused. Dylan's stream was on like really quietly on my browser. Not his stream, but his PB VOD. Nice RCB. Really? That's crazy. Okay, nice. Zeke! How you doing, man? I feel like we haven't spoken in ages. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the raid. How is your stream? I appreciate it. Hello, hello. What's up? I'm good. How are you? I'm on like the most mid Darker run you've ever seen, which is pretty much as most of my Darker runs, but I think this one's especially mid. Right time in to see Mold. Okay, first of all, Mold is started an A, not an O in that context. Super busy. Oh, new job schedule. Yeah, fair enough. Hope that's been going well. Stupid freaking clip. Alright, chat. You can guess times in Bound Ball if you like, everybody. If you guess what time I get in the upcoming Bound Ball race correctly to 2 decimal places, you win a gift sub, either for yourself or someone of your choosing if you're already subbed to the channel. My average time is usually 55 or 56 seconds. So, good luck, everybody. Nipples on the BTT? I'm not sure I was aware of that. There are lots of like random category extension BTTs, to be fair. There was like that pixel percent one. There's the all signs one. Like, who's actually grinding those? It's like crazy to me that people like actually grind those. Alright. Let's lock in. Maybe we get a like a 53. I don't know. I've gone one before. 5, 6, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, see. Right with the 5, 4, 6, 7. Now that is optimistic. That's crazy that that worked. That's crazy that that worked. I'm kind of blocking in here, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, that was bad. I thought that was better than it was. Did anyone guess 56.55? 56.41, 55, 55, 56.18, 56.69. Really? No one guessed 56.55? Dude, I thought that was way better than it was, I'm gonna be honest. Oops. Oh man. This is so unfortunate. One more second, I know. Like, you were really far off, but in a weird way, you were actually really close. You know what I mean? Guess you do bad, you do good, so I thought I'd try guessing you. So you tried to sabotage my run, pretty much. Like, in that case, shouldn't you guess bad every time so that I always do good? You should guess like a minute 20 and I'm gonna get like a sub 50, you know? Okay, goodbye, Zeke. Enjoy your din-dins. Or your lunch, rather. Why is the lighting in your room pink? Because I like the color pink. Is that an issue? I mean, I can change it. I should set up like a... Maybe one of my channel points rewards should be to change the color of my lights. Because I can do that, I think. Like the Wi-Fi lights. Alright, not terrible. 606. Not the best, but decent. Like, you just have to sit there and poop brown lighting. Well, I guess I could maybe make it a select number of lights. I just don't know. I also have like an orange light. What the big tall one is pink, but I also have an orange one that is like less... You can't see it, but it kind of shines like an orange light on like that half of the wall. And like they go really nice together, the pink and the orange. Pink, magenta, or salmon. Just different shades of pink. Yeah. IRL? It's not even super pink. It's got a... It's kind of a red IRL. It's like maybe like exactly halfway between pink and red. But on the camera it comes across very pink. Oh, my jump got eaten. I got bad, like, wave RNG. What? Oh, it's right there. Hashtag serving lesbian? What does that mean? What? Oh, is it, wait, is it the lesbian flag you saying? I don't know what that looks like. Oh, like pink and orange? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was actually the intention. Hashtag serving. I taught my parents what the term, like, serving face meant, because they were watching Stranger Things Season 5, and they were asking, like, what, like, the public consensus on it was, and I was like, you know, people actually aren't that happy with it, or whatever. They think that a few of the actors aren't very good, and they're like, oh, like, who? And they're like, well, people say that Millie was just, like, kind of standing around serving face the whole time. And then I realized afterwards, I was like, uh-oh. And that was a very awkward conversation. They loved it, but... What does that mean? Like... Like, the whole season, she's just standing there, like pouting and not really acting. That's what it means. I was gonna say there's no way he's scared. Like, that was almost close to falling off the edge of the cliff. It was so far away. The box is sort of a closet. Are you trying to call me a closeted lesbian? I don't, like, how does that even work? Like, genuinely, how does that work in this case? I know, Karis. Well, because I rewatched, like, a couple of the old seasons. I did notice it in this one. Trans. Okay, fair enough. That's like a much crazier accusation than you guys just thinking I'm gay, but at least with that accusation, you agree that I don't like guys. So, like, I'll take that as a W. Trans women exist. Well, I know that, Eileen, but I'm not. I'm not. So that's why I was confused, but sure. I can call you an egg. An egg? Why would an egg? Can eggs play Mario Odyssey? I don't know if they have the capacity to do that. Guess it depends how far through the gestation period the egg is. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. What does egg mean? An oval around... Wait. Someone who shows signs of being transgender but hasn't come to realize it yet. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, it's like being in the closet, but instead you're inside of an egg. That's actually kind of cute. Trans people that haven't realized they're trans yet. Okay, but is it trans people haven't realized they're trans, or is it people like say are trans or should be trans without like confirmation from the person themselves? Because that's what this definition is kind of screaming to me. More people haven't realized. Okay, I see. Please. Why? I feel like he's going faster than usual. How are you catching me up? So stressed. I almost hit the cushion there. Often others see the signs before the person in question does. I see. Maybe he's vectoring better. What do you mean vectoring? Can you vector while swimming in a straight line in a gushin? Is that some like tech that I don't know about all this time? Oh my gosh. Why is my back so sore? It's not sore, but like, I feel like it needs stretching, or like cracking, but it's not doing anything when I stretch. It's annoying. I need someone to like lift me up and like jiggle me. Which sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Dude, that tied gold. Okay. Okay! Okay! This is a pretty good second half so far. It does sound weird. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Are you meant to be doing something, Karis, or is you just sad that there's only a couple or more hours of the evening left before you have to go to bed? Hello, Travis Connor, 18. Welcome in. Did we gold? No. But almost. It was pretty good. I can think of a couple of mistakes that stopped it from golding. Good run. Yeah. Right at the start, actually, the movement from the seed to the pot was pretty slow. I accidentally ground pounded into the water a second time after grabbing the seed. So without that, probably would have been a gold. And I took damage during the boss and like had to get a damage refill on the note spoon. I need to figure out like a lineup for like where to do that shake jump, because I just kind of wing it, and I feel like I could be doing it earlier, but I don't want to risk it and then kill the Goombas. But maybe there's like a point in the wall that you can wait until you reach and then do it. What happened in Wooded? I fell into Deep Woods on Nutclip. Deep Woods ×2? Just one, just the one. Well, okay, I guess, sure. I guess I went into Deep Woods twice, but one of them is intentional. That makes it sound like I, like, accidentally fell in twice, which isn't true. I would have lost much more. Remy just sent me a message that says, I need someone to pick me up from my head and toes and then do this to me. With oh, how do I show you guys this image? Give me a sec. No, because they were kind of cooking. You guys will understand when you see the picture. I'm like 2 clicks away from showing it. It's kind of a sleigh luncheon so far. This image. Honestly, yeah, I feel like that would fix all of my back issues, like, permanently. That's fire on me. That's a mood? That's a mood. Is that why you're so tall? Maybe that happened to me when I was a child, and that's why I became the truly marvelous height I am today. I fear that I get hit by the spiny. Barely not. Oh my days. I need to get my spine decompressed. Have you guys heard that, like fighter pilots who have to use an ejector seat at some point end up, like, coming out, like, 2 or 3 inches shorter? Because the ejector seat, like, pushing you upwards has such an immensely strong G-force that it, like, permanently compresses your spine. I don't know if that's true, but I did hear that fact a while ago. G-force? Yeah, like the movie about the hamsters who fight crime. Or are they guinea pigs? I think they're guinea pigs. NVIDIA GeForce. Yeah. Well, yes, that is also a term. That's not where it comes from now. Isn't GeForce a bend thing now? 2 inches sounds like a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Let me look this up. Ejector seat spine compression. I've had so many weird Google searches this stream. Ejector seat. This is AI overview. Second with a pinch of salt. Ejector seat usage exposes accurately to intense vertical G forces. Oh, where am I going? Oh, I'm alive! Ah! I messed that up so much. Resulting in high incidence of spinal compression fractures affecting 20 to 30% or more of aircrew. Okay, but how much does it compress by? Dude, what am I doing? That was so slow. I don't think that's a number. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. Gorgeous. Man, I hate missing that jump. It's so, like, disappointing. And it's so satisfying to get as well. Here's your hydrate, Ryan. Clean. Well, Remy, the reason that I do that whole turn the camera so I can't see 1, 2, 3, 4 jump is so that I can line up the rising pillar thing, so that after getting the secret moon, I can just dash onto the pillar and then jump off it, and I don't have to wait for the cycle. And I messed up the cycle minute, so it could have been cleaner. That roll cancelled was pointless. Yep. Good boy. That work? Yeah. That was clean. You made it up the slope for once? Yeah. Like, it could have gone much worse. You're absolutely right. $18 Gs of force? Bloody, that's crazy. I guess it's only for like a split second that you experience that many Gs. Like, I imagine it tapers off after like a few frames. A few frames. Dude, I'm actually talking about physics and using the term frames. Like, what are we doing? Oh my gosh, you know what I mean though. I'm so... The brain rot is crazy. Dude, that's crazy! Sorry. Frames. NHS, look, get a life. Alright, buddy. You're the one watching my stream. At least I'm making money. You're just sitting there watching. What do you get? Nothing. You're paying me. You're subbed. You're giving me money. So, who's the real butt of the joke here? Okay. I'm sorry. That was really mean. You're great, Lixius. No! I deserve that. That's karma. I will not be mean to my viewers again. Karma's a bitch. I should have known better. If I was a witch, I would have never... I don't know how that song goes. If I had a wish, I would never run around. I think it's almost gold. If I... It was like a perfect... Well, not perfect. But it was a really good luncheon, and I think if I didn't mess up Cooktail, I definitely would have. Still know that choreo by heart. Oh my gosh. Dude, it is weirdly close to gold. That's crazy. Sub 9. This is such a strange run. Oh! First 3 kingdoms are like perfect. Since Metro, it's been pretty perfect as well. What a good second half so far. If only it was just wooded and lost in Metro. Obviously, Deep was and wooded, died and lost. Fell down and had to re-warp up to the tower in Metro. Do you stream often or do you have a job? I don't have a job at the minute. It's hopefully gonna change soon. But yeah, I stream like 4 days a week usually. Hi, one up. Here's your hydrate. Oh, I need to spin. Why do you sense a job? Because the internet is weird, and people think that the word job is like, I don't know, like a sensitive word to unemployed people? I mean, I get it. They're hard to find these days. The J slur? That's crazy. What was like a 15-year-old thing? Wait, what? 26-year-olds learn the Karma choreo. What are we saying? That's crazy. That was so slow. I lost like 2 or 3 seconds to that. Oops, that was meant to be a triple jump. Dude, my dodging skills are crazy. Boop. $58 runner losing 3 in a row. Huge news for the unemployed. Why are you so mean to me? It's crazy. Like, so I used to, oh, what am I doing? I used to have like not a good 90% PB, and people make fun of me for my 90% PB being bad. And then I got a good 90% PB, and now people just use a good 90% PB as a reason to make fun of me for being bad. Like, oh, I can't win. I can't win. I'm gonna get the world record holder. Frickin', I'm gonna get the world record on 90%. It's not like a dark grind. Frickin' make a 1 second time loss in the final kingdom, and then everyone's gonna go, world record holder, by the way. Like, you just can't. As A is old, and I realize that you got 120 RP per dollar in League. RP? Roleplay? What? You make fun of yourself too? I do. I'm quite easy to make fun of. I understand why you guys do it. Like, I'm pretty easy to make fun of. I'm gonna use this comparison. This comparison got a really good Bowser's, to be fair, but we'll leave it up at least until the end of Bowser's so that like all the like newbies who join the stream see that I'm super far ahead. Hi, Try. What should we talk about instead, Val? What? What a wild bonk. Val hasn't been the same since I stopped playing. I found you in like my offline friends list the other day and just thought back to that one time that you played Val and how you like out-fragged me, and it made me really upset. Those were good times. RP is a currency. I see. I don't even know what the currency in Valorant's called. It's probably just like Val points. I don't know. Legend points. No, Val literally isn't Legends. That's League. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, they have Radianite, don't they? I think that's a different thing. V-Bucks? Ah, V-Bucks. Yeah, Val Bucks. That makes sense. There's 3 different currencies. It's Kingdom Creds. Oh! Yeah, it's the Kingdom Creds. What's like the one you buy called? Oh, maybe that was it, right? Oh, that's Radianite? Oh, okay. Then what's the one that you use to like unlock the like higher variations of skins called? There is a Valorant point. I don't. I hate when games do when they have like the different currencies and some are free and some you pay. It honestly makes it feel like a mobile game. It's so cringe. What happened to the good old days where you'd buy a game and then you could play it? Like, I think it's great and all that Val is free. I'm sure loads of people wouldn't get into it otherwise. But I also sometimes wish that I could have just bought Val and then every skin from now on out was free and you just unlock it through, like, quests, you know? Says playing the game he bought. I mean, like, shooters. Like, remember when we bought Overwatch? Or, like, COD? Well, with COD, you have to buy it, and then you have to pay for all the skins as well. Whatever. I pre-ordered Overwatch. I spent like £30 on it, and I got a disc, and I put the disc in my PlayStation, and then I played Overwatch. It was a different day, different age. And then, like, yes, you could spend money on skins, but they also gave you freaking free loot boxes every time you leveled up. So I ended up never spending a dime and still got skins like all my favorite characters. Will you ever do Geometry Dash on stream? No! Of course I won't. That sounds miserable. Loot boxes were so goated. Well, I disagree with loot boxes, but the Overwatch ones did kind of hit. Loot boxes are like banned now, right? You're not allowed to do them in games anymore. At least in the EU. Which I'm not in. Oh, freaking... I'm gonna move to, like, Sweden. Just mean any percent run and got a 116. That's awesome. Good job. Well done on the run. That's a really good time. Welcome to the stream. Well, you don't. I don't know, Karis. I don't know. You know the millions of Brexit voters are just dead now. That's what we said would happen, right? Would it be cringe if we just did another referendum to rejoin? Oops. Yeah, really do that. Probably not. Maybe Zach Polensky would. Is that his name? I vibes out with Bowserkin music. It is good, especially when you get to the mech fight. The mech fight music is so good. To be fair, I saw like an edit on like Kia's official TikTok account of like his trip to China, and it was legit like really well done. I really enjoyed that video. It seems like a positive thing in general. I don't know. I've seen like a happy reaction to it. I mean, I can't think of a scenario where like improving relations with like major world parties would be bad. But then again, I don't know much about politics. I know if the EU would take it, probably not. Maybe if we just said like please really nicely. I saw that vid. Yeah, it was kind of goated. Polanski, I was close. I think I'm thinking of the Ukrainian PM. He's Polanski, right? What if it's like North Korea? Well, surely having a positive relationship with North Korea is going to be... I don't know. I don't know. I know nothing about politics. Zelensky? Dude. Zach Polanski and Zelensky. You can see the confusion. When you're getting a sub 10 Bowser's? I don't know. I feel like my Bowser's gold is pretty good. Maybe when I like actually get good at that dram on Shop Island. We need mini bars here for politics talk, do we? I think this is like a 10, 15 or so. I forget this isn't any percent and this isn't gold pace at all. Well, yeah, my any percent Bowser's gold is like a 730. But you also get like considerably fewer moons than that, so. Or a 1002? No, because it would be a 1001 or a 1002 if I wasn't getting the Iron Fence moon, but there's still another moon to get. Wait, Try had a 30 streak. I didn't see that. Thank you, Try. That's awesome. That's very cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, Nightbot's saying even another thing entirely. Yeah, Try. I am really sorry for what's about to happen. I'm not going to intervene in the conversation any further, though. You are so far ahead. I know. This is the 309. I don't know about that one. I did fall in Deep Woods. I don't think you should. I probably shouldn't, Tiberius. I think you're right. But imagine if I hit it. But I shouldn't. I'll do one attempt, like usual. I always do one attempt, just because it's funny and it only loses like 5. I say only. That's like quite substantial. I'd be mad at a 5-second time loss in any other kingdom. Please. I mean, yeah, Try TV is literally pinned in my Discord, so if you ever need to double check what it is, you can go have a look there. I forgot to throw a Cappy. 31004. I would legit be so happy with that. I wouldn't even like be mad that it wasn't a 309. Like that would be a really cool PB. Dude, I can't believe that didn't home in. Honestly, Karis, it was so hard not to let up the bit. But I did a good job. They last a week without Prime, 3 months with Prime. Is it really over a week since you streamed? I guess so. Oh yeah, it was Friday, last Friday, wasn't it? Yeah. Doesn't feel like that long. Infinity on YouTube, exactly. Hence why I multi-stream. No, that Mooncase gets quite a few years old. It's a lot. It's just very hard, so like only like top level runners go for it. It's not even that hard. It's just inconsistent. It saves like 1 second over the normal way, and it's like very easy to bonk and fall down. So it's like a sub-hour strat. It's pretty old though. I don't know what bit you're talking about, Try. You just mean that you haven't, like, PB'd in 3 years. So that's pretty sad, actually. You know, took the world record in, like, dark side dupes. What are we doing in any percent? You know? I went to pause the music, and I thought that I'd spin jumped, but I didn't. You could get it in 30. Wait, that would be awesome. That would go so nuclear, it would. And then we can move on from that and say that you do have a 101.27, but in 13 caps. Oh yeah, if that's on the Switch 1, then that's, like, very doable. That's pretty much just a load-adjusted PB anyway. Alright, one go. So, dude, I hate that jump! Sorry, I literally get to the 6th jump pretty much every single attempt at that trick, and I always miss it. Makes me so angry. Genuinely, if the 6th and 7th jump didn't suck, I would be considering doing 2DS lesson runs, because I am just that consistent at getting up to it. But it's just so hard compared to the rest of it. Okay, buddy. Alright. I guess I brought that on myself. 2, 3, 4, 5? No. So stupid, man. All right. 124? Boom! That's my first ever sub 125 main game. And I fell into Deep Woods. That could have been like a 123. I'm like actually kind of good at this game now. Or this category now. And it freaks me out. First in the ranking. Well, the ranking is totally wrong. It says I've only gotten 13 runs out of Moon. I've finished 54 runs, so don't trust the ranking. But yes, yeah. He's bought me already. I'm only like 10 seconds off, right? Would he keep falling in Deep Woods? I don't know. This time I fell in a different place, Karis. The place which I fell into Deep Woods a couple runs ago, I did some practice last stream with practice mod and like fixed it. And then this time I did it in a different way, which I didn't practice in practice mod because I didn't think I'd ever fall down in that way. But there we go. 20. Okay, whatever, yeah. I knew I was at least within the same, or I'm not within the same minute barrier. Whatever, man. I'm within a minute is what I'm trying to say. Nice. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's not the one I wanted it to go in. Oh, nice. Hi, Toad. See you late, golden at any percent. 230. 9 or 8. I don't know. Check run DG. Gonna order IKEA your cabinet. Your IKEA cabinet. Let's go! Where's that for? Your study? Yeah, right. Damn! Alexius, that's crazy. It's pretty cracked. I mean, you do backflip, right? That's meant to save like 0.2 or something. I mean, I guess there's your issue, Viper. You want other people to care, but like, you should add it for yourself, you know? I know it's easier said than done. Is that a gold? By like 0.1. Like the last Minecraft video I made did like terribly. Honestly, like it got like 300 views. Dreadful. But I genuinely don't care. Like I saw James the other day because it was his birthday. Happy birthday, James, by the way. And we were like laughing about it, and I was like, I don't know, I made a Minecraft video because I thought that stream was really funny and I wanted like a highlights of it to remember it, and like I'm happy with how it turned out, and I don't really care that it didn't get views. And that was nice. That was a nice realization, kind of, to have a video that performed really terribly and just not care about it performing terribly. It's very refreshing, because I feel like not too long ago I would have been really mad. But I've somehow had a place in my life where I'm like, yeah, I did it for myself. It was a good video. Crazy. Happy B-Day, James. Rip. Oh yeah, I mean, he is dead. That's true. Tracked my finances this month and I actually did so well. Oh, nice. Good job. It's very positive. Nope. Oh! That's crazy. What the hell? Says you have a 241. Oh yeah. Who knows then? That was my Switch 1 gold, I think. No, I had a 240 on Switch 1. I don't know. I have no idea. It's just pulling numbers out of thin air, I think. Good, Karis. Very good to hear. Bye, Alexius. Have a good night. Doesn't win over Valorant. I see. Yeah, no, that makes sense. You have a comfort playlist, Eileen? That's actually so cute. Viper is good at editing. I gotta give it to her. And Ray's new video is really good. I don't know if anyone else has seen that. I mean, he's uploaded a couple, but he did like a stream highlights one of a mod that he made, and that was really fun. Nope. Oh, no! I thought I saved it! Gosh damn it. Oh, there's no way I make that right. Oh no, I'm fine. Okay. Not super fast, but this is fine. I'm like plus 10 on gold, but I think my gold sucks anyway. I don't think my gold gets like a first try blow, you know. Bearings videos, he does now. Alright, chat. We're gonna be seeing Peach in every single Kingdom here and out. You guys gotta say hi to her. Hello, Peach! Hello! I gotta commission like a Peach emote sometime. Oh, my mouse is dead. Darn it. Bow. Nice. have a question. I'm writing a one-shot right now. With y'all, it's a hero X villain's trope. That the villainess should try convincing her and the hero's children evil things or have a change of heart. I'm so lost. I don't know what a one-shot is. And go soft? I don't know. I don't know the vibe of the whole story. I feel like a change of heart seems like overdone at this point. But maybe it works really well with the character. If you have this like character development going on, then it might work. It might be weird to not do that. I don't know. I knew it, dude. Stupid moon. I hate it so much. There's got to be a strat for it that I don't know. Two PBT plus... Really, Puzzler? That's so exciting. It's almost sub 50. That's really cool. Oh, there's no cutscene there. I always forget that the cutscene of the, like, door opening doesn't happen in post-game. You started writing? Really? I didn't know you used to write. That's very fun. Are you even doing, like, Val fanfic or something? Yeah, I used to write when I was, like, a kid. I'd write stories about, like, games. I had a Twilight Princess one, an Animal Crossing one. I had a Club Penguin story, which was, like, a big series. I had a Minecraft one. Don't call me out. There's no way I got that. That's awesome, actually. I used to love it. And then I got to, like, high school English, and it made me hate English. Even though I like creative writing, because it was just all, like, analyzing stuff and whatever. And it made me hate English, and then I turned into, like, a maths kid. But to be fair, I used to be, like, an English kid when I was younger. I was never really a STEM kid until, like, high school, I guess. Just goes to show what a difference, like, the education system can make in your enjoyment of something. Yeah. Like, genuinely, like, year 8 English was, like, peak life. I loved English lessons, and I didn't really like maths lessons around that time. But then that started to switch. Year 9 onwards. Bound ball time? Nah, we did bound ball. We ain't doing it again. It takes, like, a minute. Very slow moon. Yeah, exactly, Travis Connor. UCC English was just so poo-poo garbage. Alright, prages for Blowy Noe. It's been going bad lately. I think I figured out how to make it go well, but still haven't been having huge success. It's fine. Nice. Okay, cool. That was like kind of first try. I guess we'll call second. I didn't bonk at all. Let me take it slow? Yeah. I have no idea if, like, that ground pound dive is remotely faster, but I do it every run, and it seems to work, so... It's going for a spontaneous 10k? Oh my gosh. Damn. I've not yet to even run a 5k yet, that's crazy. Maybe this week. Gonna watch it. Oh, is that out? Oh my gosh. I've been meaning to talk to you about jet lag for so long, Karis. I've been like guessing I've guessed like the last 3 episodes. Like Sam's spot in Scotland, I guessed it because we've been there. And the one in the lakes, I guessed that one too because we were gonna go there. Hey, it's in yes. Last season's been UK, and they haven't just been in London. They've been in the north, and it's awesome. They spent like substantial time in Yorkshire. They were at York train station, like walking around. It was crazy. I was like, I've spent so many hours like sat on the floor of that train station waiting for cancelled trains. It was so cool. I don't want to give spoilers. And like the first episode was awesome. The place that they went, I've been to like a bunch of times when I was at uni. I went there with Jambo once, actually. Speaking of the devil, hi, everybody say happy birthday, Jambo. He's really old now. He's an old man. He's using a walking cane and smoking out of a pipe. Happy birthday, Jambo. Thank you for the good luck. Do you think, Karis, with the double express route play, does that line? Because I feel like they're way too far west for that. I feel like they'll be going through, I don't know, what's like a western station, like Carlisle. West? Wait, when you say you're going to watch the final episode, do you mean episode 5 or 6? Or 7? Wait. The Scotland... I'm gonna stop talking. What was the last... What happened at the end of the last episode you just watched? Let me check. Surely you remember. Crap. They're so good. They're so lenient. Scotland. That's not helpful. Like, did someone get found? Like, what happened? What happened? Yes? Okay. Just please ignore everything I said in the last, like, 3 minutes. Please. Please go away. Also, you stupid train chomp. It's not the finale? What? No. What? What? Gosh damn it, Karis. That's why when you said I'm gonna go watch the finale, I was like, oh my gosh, it's out already? They said it would be the last run. Is what they said. I can't get 21 and under metro tickets. How much extra is that costing you? They'll never know. Oh, it's not costing you extra. I see. Hi, Peach! I see it's not costing you any extra. He's out on Nebula. Well, yeah. I do have a Nebula login somewhere. I have a friend who has Nebula who, like, shared their login with me and a few other friends. So let me see if I can find that, maybe. Or I just wait for it. I'll probably just wait for it on YouTube. I have a couple of Ludwig MCSR videos to catch up on, too. Excuse me. Yo, okay, man, welcome. I'm off to watch another finale. Have fun. You didn't hear anything I said. Was ist das? We're fine. It's a good episode. Yeah, I really like that episode. They go to freaking crags. Like, what's not to like? Sorry, spoilers. Go, watch. Not only what? The current series of Jetlag, the game. I don't know, Sheep Cow. I don't think so. I'd be surprised if my mum wrote that on. I don't think she would have known when his birthday is. None of, like, my friends are on that. Apart from, like, my ex, which I guess was more family, like... It's like my parents' friends and stuff. Watched it so long. Race Across New Zealand. Dude, that was a great season. That was years ago. Well, the newest one is Hide and Seek in the UK, so that's obviously been very exciting for me. I live there. Nice! Dude, I did not think I was going to hit that. Oh my days. I don't know why I got such a bad back to there. Friends are going to say sweet cottage. Yeah. Harrow? Like Harrogate? Or is Harrow a different place? Though I don't know where that is. You got to forgive me, I'm a northerner. My UK geography ends at about Sheffield. Probably further up, to be fair. Harrow is in London. Oh. Yeah, I know, like, very little about London, I'm sorry. Posh school in London? Well, it would be weird if they went to a school, right? This one. What am I doing? Hi, Peach. I think my mum works in Harrow. Well, there you go. If any of you want to meet Ray's mum. What am I doing, dude? It's one of the schools. I see. Is this like a famous school? Is that why people know it? Or does everyone in my chat just happen to live in Harrow? Hell yeah, okay, man. Enjoy jet lag. Oh, I see, right. That makes more sense. That did seem like a strange piece of information to disclose. Well, I've heard of Eton, obviously, because I have, like, a dessert. Why didn't I capture that? It's not fast. You know, maybe it worked in that scenario because I was a bit far back with the bird. I'm not sure if the bird would have, like, made it up to the moon. Jumping again. Yeah, it's a decent sheep cow. I fell in deep woods and wooded one. And then, like, fell down a bit in Metro and had to, like, re-warp. Which lost a bit of time, but other than that, it's been very good. Basically, oh, I also died and lost. Basically, first half of main game was really bad. You know what, not even that. I got, like, a really good sand exit. Wooded through Metro sucked, and everything since then I've been, like, super locked in for some reason. Eaton's posh. Looks like Hogwarts, really. Yeah, I've really spent very little time in London. And when I've been there, I've just been, like, in the city centre mostly. Like, Westminster, you know. Whatever. I don't know many places around there. Private schools are crazy pay to win, but uni, I have to say, they look cool. You mean down there? I mean, we have cool unis up north. There's like Durham Uni, which is like pretty much just Oxford too. Might be biased, but I think Uni of York is a pretty nice place. You went to I did. And I didn't really do much sightseeing there, but I did walk through your, like, neighborhood with a suitcase. It seemed very nice. No qualms. No complaints. Oh. Leeds Uni is good. Yeah, I did apply. I actually originally wanted to go to Leeds. I got rejected. York was kind of my backup, but I think I wouldn't have been very happy at Leeds. I think teaching-wise it's good, but it's like in the city. It's like a city uni with like the buildings spread out throughout like the city center, which just isn't my vibe. I don't really like cities at all. Which is why I loved York so much, because the campus was like really far removed from the rest of the city, and it was like beautiful and like full of grass and trees and lakes and ducks, so many ducks. And then the York City itself is also like so tiny and quaint and cute and has like no cars and no buildings taller than like 2 stories. What? No! Oh, I'm molding. Okay, the second one makes sense why I missed that, because I was too far forward. But the first one, dude, that's crazy. I think that would have golded. We're still going to be saving time, but I'm like pretty much 100% sure that would have been a gold if I didn't mess that up. Unfortunate. Lost like 10. He's falling, literally, I know. Why did I dive sideways? Game makes no damn sense sometimes. Warwick or Sheffield? Yeah, I didn't... No, did I apply for Sheffield? I think I did apply for Sheffield. Yeah, I applied for Sheffield. I think I applied for Leeds, York, Sheffield. And then... Leeds... Trinity, whatever the like other uni in Leeds is, and Hull or something. Those two are like those aren't like Russell Group 1, so those are like my backups in case I flunk to my A-levels. And like, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Hull gave me an unconditional offer, which they tell you should avoid, but I did accept that as my insurance. How old are you? I'm 21. Not for long. I graduated in July of last year. I applied to Warwick. I know nothing about it. I assume they will be this September. Okay, man, judging by the conversation. Oh, really, Zalotl? I see. I was considering applying to Bath just because it's like such a gorgeous university. It's like, oh, it's beautiful, but I was like, that's not a good reason to apply somewhere, and it's also really far away. It would have been a pain. I wanted to stay relatively far north. I know Sheffield isn't really like... Well, no, Sheffield is the north. I have a bad perspective. Alright, good night, Lynn. Have a good night. Thank you for joining today. Bath was nice and was not that far for me. Yeah, I think if I lived closer, then it would have definitely been one I applied for, but I just didn't want to be like a many-hour drive away, you know? It's just a pain. The distance I was like perfect, because it was like very easy to get back home for like weekends, for birthdays, or like whatever. But it was also far enough away that I did have some independence. Like a couple hours once, yeah. I recommend that. It's a very good sweet spot. And also, like, it's like a very easy train ride. It's a pretty quick, it's like an hour on the train or something. Yeah. But it's far, you know, it's not like if you go to uni in like the same city or the next city along, and then like you kind of don't really have an excuse not to like visit all the time, and you know. Public transport and driving takes about the same amount of time, kind of anywhere in England. I feel like. Is that a reasonable thing to say? It's usually pretty equivalent driving or public transport to get somewhere here. I feel like I might miss notes here. Or die. Anyone ever died on the note spoon before? That's my question. Not for you. Like, public transport would be faster for you? I guess in London it would be. Or do you mean drive? I don't think driving would be faster in London. Trains usually move faster, but they end up taking longer because it's not like direct. You have to stop in lots of places. Like, when you're driving, you just start at point A and go to point B. Whereas on a train, it goes faster, but you don't necessarily take the most direct route there. Real men don't use public transport, they fly. I'm still waiting to like acquire my superpowers, but when that happens. Nice, Zach! Awesome! Sorry, I don't know why I'm crashing out of missing footstep, but at least it's like 5 seconds. Still annoying. Sometimes in London to get somewhere using public transport, you have to go in the center and then... Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. So I guess living in like outer London is very slow. There are no buses in my area. Wait, there are buses in my area which come every half an hour. So unless I leave an odd time... Oh, I see. Well, buses wouldn't be faster anyway. Because, like, they don't go faster than cars, but then they also have to stop everywhere. You know. Like, I feel if I wanted to get to London, it'd actually be faster to get the train to London for me, I think. Hi, Bella. Thank you for the good luck. That's also because, like, the A1M and the M1 is just, like, has constant roadworks in the Midlands. I feel like everywhere on the A1M is a 50-mile-an-hour zone these days. Ah, I've not done that in a very long time. Darn it. What a dumb time loss. 45 that's crazy, Valencio. That's such a long bus ride. Mine was like 10 minutes. Don't bonk. I might bonk on like the facing wall. Okay. No! Dude, sorry. I need to not crash out. I'm like so inconsistent at getting that eel moon without taking damage. It's surprisingly difficult to get in and out of there without fish bonking in such a tight space with your camera down. Oh, it's so annoying. Heathens if they ran SMO. All my friends... Oh, all my friends do speedruns, but they're slow. Wait for them to bop your gold in snow. That's kind of fire. Is that going on your album, Bella? Hi, Peach! I'm gonna say hi, Peach. Okay, we're losing time. Very cool. No, but it should. Please don't bonk. I don't know. There's something there. Can you sing a song? Give me a song to sing. And I will sing it for you. Got a song about DKP mashing. I have a fond memory. Oh, you mean where he sang Fly Me to the Moon? The bomb! It got in my way. That's so upsetting. Why Mario hat? I haven't had that in ages. The DKB vote was literally Brexit. Can you please elaborate? Try? Anyway, here you go, Nathan. Here's my lovely Mario hat. I have had, like, many PBs in 1P and 2P wearing this hat. It seems to be blessed. So let's see if it blesses this run. It's an SMO parody album. Yeah, but SMO is basically... DKB is just SMO too, right? That's, like, agreed upon. Listen, there are only 2 games in the world where they go to New Donk City, okay? You know what I mean? Sing your favorite song. Oh my days, I listen to far too much music for that. One song is my favorite. There's so much pressure, I can't think of one. Treasure Tracker? No way. I guess Smash Ultimate has an NDC stage too. So you need to make a parody album about SMO, DKB, Treasure Tracker, and Ultimate. There's a really close vote in the bad opinion one. I feel like you have some bias there. What is your opinion on it, Try? I genuinely couldn't think. I don't know whose side I'm on at that vote. I don't think it's that clear cut. I think dive mashing sucks, but it's also cringe to remove it. Like, I think either way is just an L. It's just an L speed game. Your favorite moon in SMO? I used to have an answer to that, and then I forgot what I usually answered. Like, people asked that so much that I actually sat and thought about it one night and came up with one. And then I forgot. Bench friends. That's what I say a lot. I like bench friends. 48% to move to under... Okay, so you don't like dive mashing. You're an anti-dive masher. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait, I don't know. Mine too. It's a very wholesome moon, it's great. We all need a bench friend in our lives. Dive mashing might... Okay, you're an anti... Gotcha. I don't know, I feel like you could have swayed either way. I feel like you'd be someone to advocate for, like, not banning something just because it's cringe. I feel like you could be a person who's like, just get good. Say the Cappy, Treasure Moon, and Cap Kingdom. Conceptually, I do quite like that one, yeah. I feel like I'd need to do it again, like, vanilla, with like, English text. Because it's been so long since I've done it. Yeah, I mean, that moon is spoiled for me now. I know the locations. Like, I can do it in Chinese, so... It's kind of lost its... Where am I going? Kind of lost its sparkle. Please, look at the side! Sorry, No! This stupid, like, magnetic... Oh, you know what? This actually, like, loses pretty much nothing. I'm freaking out over nothing at all, guys. I'm sorry. That loses, like, no time. Okay, nice spin pan, man. Do you do bench friends and that's true. That is very true. This is such a bad wooded. I've messed up like every bit of movement so far. No, like, big mistakes, but just each little bit of movement has gone, like, slightly wrong in some capacity. Hi, Toad. It's like that one moment in Heated... Oh, yeah, the gay hockey show. The one that I'm super familiar with. Hi, Peach! I'm gonna say hi, Peach. The phone call from Gay Hockey Show, yep. Yup, I remember that scene. That was a crazy scene. And then... they had sex again. Right? Have you seen Marty Supreme? I do not know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't... If that's like a show or a movie or something, I don't really watch many shows or movies or anything. I don't know. I'm not a very functional member of society, I apologize. In the tunnel where Dudley gets attacked by Dementors? Dementors? Really? What? That's like where that was filmed? That's such an iconic tunnel. I remember that scene from the PS3 Order of the Phoenix game that we had. Scary as hell. Oh, please. Why is my mouse not there? Hold on, my, like, mouse is just totally broken. It died before, it's like a wireless one, but then I plugged it in and then it was fine, but now it's just, it's still plugged in, but it's just not on. Oh, I was too far away from the wall. My frame timing is right, though. But my setup is wrong. Oh, gosh. I have spin-drilled into Deep Blitz there before. Well, I guess if I need to do anything on my PC, I just can't. I need a new mouse. It's so annoying. This is the second exact version of this mouse that I've had. The first one I killed when I accidentally spilt Dr. Pepper all over my desk. And then, like, the scroll wheel stopped working. So that was, like... like, December 2023, I think? And I've had this one since then. It's, like, 2 years, and it's already, like... The battery's so bad. I just need to get a wired mouse next. I'm gonna need to give up on the wireless dream. Ah, but it's so nice. There's so many buttons. Are you a Star Wars fan? Not at all, really. I mean, like, I've seen the movies one time when I was a kid, and I like them. But that's about as far as it goes. Do you watch any anime? No, I don't. I told you, I'm uncultured. I feel like I could get into anime. But I just don't know where to start. It's, like, overwhelming. I feel like I need to watch it with someone. I need, like, a... I don't know. I need someone who will sit and watch anime with me. And, like, recommend stuff. And watch it with me. And, like, explain all the annoying tropes. Yuri on Ice. I don't think that would be a great starting point. Is that the Russian gay ice skating one? Yes? I just don't think that would be the best starting point. Now, maybe a year ago, I was like, I want to start watching anime. Asked my brother-in-law, who's seen a few, and he said, watch, what's it called? Demon Hunter? So is that the one? And I watched, like, the first 2 or 3 episodes, and, like, it was good, but I just couldn't get past the annoying tropes. They made me so, like, irrationally angry. I like the vibes, I like the characters, but just every 2 minutes, it would, like, go in slow motion and be like, there is a guy with a sword. I think that he wants to kill me. I should be careful. It's like, I know, bro! You didn't have to explain that! And it just put me off. Didn't watch any more after that. I love, like, Studio Ghibli. I love that stuff. I like the vibes. Demon Slayer? That's the one. Demon Slayer, not Demon Hunter. I'm thinking of K-pop Demon Hunters. Banger movie. This is terrible. I love, yeah, Spirited Away. Okay. I think I just have to get the bird up here. Princess Mononoke. That one's weird. Best Ghibli film that no one talks about is Nausicaa. Nausicaa in the Valley of the Winds. That film is so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good and no one talks about it. Why does no one talk about it? Hey, the run's alright, Crane. We're a couple minutes ahead. We've got a pretty bad seaside, and this has been a pretty bad wooded so far, though. You into romance? I don't think, no. I like when there's romance in stuff, but not if the whole point is romance. I want, like, some cool stuff. Like, friggin' guys slaying demons with big-ass swords. You know, like, that's cool. I feel like everybody starts with Attack on Titan. I have seen maybe 5 or 10 episodes of that. I had like a holiday away with a couple of friends and one of them was watching that at the time, so I have seen a few episodes and I did enjoy it, even though I didn't really know what was going on. Death Note. Yeah, I think that was one of my brother-in-law recommended. It's very dark, right? You should watch I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. It's a romance movie, but low-key fire. I'm really not sold. That's kind of crazy, I'm gonna be honest. One day, guys. I've just got like start dating like a weeb or something, and then I will be so clued up. Name is weird, but there's zero cannibalism. The fact that you have to preface, you should watch this movie. By the way, just in case you're worried, there's no cannibalism in it. Like that's not something that I feel like you should have to like give a disclaimer to when you're recommending something. I feel like that's a bad omen. You know? Okay, I gotta compare to this comparison from now on. I remember my PB at some point just locked the hell in and like got some really good Kingdom times, so we're gonna use a balanced comparison now. Which I'm not quite as ahead on, but it's a bit more accurate. Alright, is my mouse charged enough to like choose another Nintendo music player? So do we have to sit in silence for longer? And it's like I miss chat messages, but I can't scroll back up like I usually do because this is dead. Come on. What if I like unplug it and plug it back in again? Really? No, don't bounce on his head! That'll fill out the silence a bit until this mouse starts to behave. Oh, that sounded like a good noise. It's lighting up! Yes, my mouse is back! Hallelujah! I'll wait until the rune music is done at least. Evangelion is a mecha anime, but also psychological horror. Ooh. Sounds fun. Boop. Oh, I don't know, okay, man. I think it's... They definitely missed their chance. Like, there's obviously going to be another 3D Mario at some point, but I think it's just going to be a different thing. That's my opinion, at least. What? Get up! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for crashing out, guys. I don't know what's going on. I gotta lock in a bit. No! Sorry. The hospital scene. Are you having to put like another disclaimer now about there being like no cannibalism? This is what I mean. You keep recommending me stuff which sounds like low-key kind of disturbing. Oh, throwing you off with the hat? No, it's fine. This is also like kind of the hardest section of the run. These 3 splits, Wooded, Sand, and Metro, people call, they abbreviate it to WSM, like obviously like what they stand for, but like it's a thing, you know? People talk about WSM because it's just like the 3 like longest splits and they're all kind of hard back to back. It's like a really rough part of the run. So if I'm gonna be making mistakes, this is the place to do it, and hopefully I can lock in afterwards. You hear? Well, no, Ray, but I mean, and then the next thing they recommended, they were like, oh, there was a scene so bad that took place in a hospital that I was put off watching it forever. I'm like, they're really not selling these shows very well. You didn't recommend it? Oh, okay. I forgive you, man. Ba-dum-bum-ba. Okay, really good bird side. Well, the reason that the bird's in good place is because I messed up earlier. It's usually like further around if I'm like faster getting here. But yeah, basically because I was slower, I do get back a tiny bit of that time loss because the bird is in a better place. If that makes any sense. Delicious in dungeon. Oh, I've heard about some like crazy cooking anime that actually kind of sounds awesome. My taste in shows isn't action-packed. I don't know if mine is. I don't really know. I just kind of watch like the really popular things and not much else. Okay, let me put in the music now. Is my mouse dead again? I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I like specifically waited until that like ruined music segment was done to like go and play more Nintendo music. Okay, this is the worst. I definitely put my line in too early, but bloody hell was that slow. At least I got a first bite. But yeah, I like waited and now it's dead again. Stupid thing. Who up trying to buy me a new mouse? That's enough though. Not really crying now. I've done like a good few All Moons. I'm pretty proud of my All Moons PB. But I never like seriously ran All Moons. I've just done like maybe 10 runs over the last few years. One every few months at most, maybe. It's not even like a particularly good PB, but I'm happy to get us up 9. It could definitely come down by a lot more if I like actually ran it, but I also don't really care. All Moons takes ages. It's not super easy to grind. Alright, this 50% chance this works. Great. Awesome. Oh. I have to wait. So stupid, man. I really hate this part of Sand. Like, the 2D section, I've practiced it so many times, and I've, like, tried to learn the exact movement to get the cycles to work, and they just never line up. And I never get the jump off the bullet bill. It just is so bad. Hi, Peach. What's your nipple percent PB? I think like an 820. It didn't do DSS. I did like maybe 3 nipple percent runs as part of a charity stream one time. Oh my gosh! I never mess up that triple jump! Everything's fine. I'm also like kind of low-key overheating. Which isn't helping. Hi Monica, the run is like so mid. But big PB pace if I lock in. And my mouse is dead, so I can't control anything on my PC. Which is... Oh, did you hear that? Oh, hi Nagni. What were you up to? Okay. How much to reset and do nipple percent in the remaining hour? 500 gifted. And I will reset right now and do 1 hour of nipple percent runs and then end stream. You're out shopping? Nice. Hope that went well. How do you do your food shopping? Like, how do you, like, get the stuff? Because you don't have a car at uni, do you? Or do you? Oh, maybe you do. I don't know. It's just from what I've heard about the States, it's like, you can't really go anywhere without a car. So food shopping sounds horrible. Has someone $2.5? Oh, 2,500. Someone who really wants me to see me do nipple percent. If I were a rich man. Isn't that a song? If I were a rich man. La, 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 la. Is that song? Or is that like something completely different? Your sister drove down? Does she do that every time you need like a food shop? Like once a week or something? That is that song? Oh yeah. You're right. I know. I didn't doubt me for a second. That's awesome. And it's dead. Dude, my mouse keeps like undying and then redying. Might just have to go musicless for the rest of this run. Or I could like play Nintendo music off my phone speaker. It's the only alternative I can think of. I do have like a spare mouse, but it uses like AA's and it does not have any AA's in it. How do you do motion control cancels? I need a cutscene. Essentially, so normal roll cancels work because you press Y, which buffers a cap throw. You have a buffer window in this game. I'm sure you've heard the term buffering, which is basically, I think it's a 5 or 6 frame window where the game stores inputs to come out on the next available frame. So if you're like about to land on the ground, you're not quite there yet, and you press B before you hit the ground, the game will store that B input for 5 frames. And then if you touch the ground or are in a position where that B input can come out within that buffer window, then it will give you it, right? That's how like full stun cancels work. That's also how roll cancels work, okay? Essentially what a roll cancel does is you can long jump to get out of a roll, obviously. But when you long jump, it sets Mario's speed to long jump speed. However, if you cap throw and long jump on the same frame, you get the roll cancel part of the long jump, but the cap throw maintains your roll speed, right? So technically roll cancels work by pressing Y and B on the exact same frame while you're rolling. However, because of the buffer window, it's actually not that difficult. Pressing Y and B on the same frame is kind of hard. You have to do it in 2P because there's no buffer window. But in 1P, you have a 5 frame buffer window. So if you press Y within 5 frames of pressing B, all right, then essentially your Y press will be buffered, because while you're rolling, a Y press doesn't do anything. I mean, it gives you roll boost, but if you're shaking to roll, then it won't. So it buffers your Y press. It stores it in the buffer window because it doesn't know what to do with it. And then if you press B within the buffer window, what it will do is it will give you the long jump, and then on the same frame that it gives you the long jump, it reads your buffered Y input and goes, oh, we need to give them a cap throw here because they buffered it. And then it gives you cap throw on that frame. That's how roll cancels work. Motion control roll cancels are much harder to do, but they are exactly the same. What we do is we store a motion control cap throw, such as an up throw or spin throw or MCCT or down throw if you're on Joy-Cons. We store it in the buffer window, and then we press B while it's stored in the buffer window, which is going to give us a long jump, and then the motion control cap throw is going to come out on the same frame because it was buffered, and then we get a motion control roll cancel. Now, the tricky part is that obviously when you're doing a motion, when you press Y, there's a very clear moment in space-time where the Y button is pressed, like to you, you know? But when you shake, it's like, where in that motion does the shake input in the game actually get registered and stored in the buffer window? That's the part that you kind of have to work out. But essentially, all of that to say is that to do a motion for roll cancel, okay, to do motion control roll cancel, all you gotta do is shake the controller with your motion input, and then sometime after, press B. High Peach. And I emphasize sometime after. In 2P, where there is no buffer window, to do them, you have to get the shake and the B input on the same frame, which again makes no sense. That's why we don't do motion control roll cancels in 2P. They're almost impossible to do consistently. Oops. But yes, in 1P, you gotta shake and then press B. And the distance between the shake and B press are a lot bigger than you think. For an up to the roll cancel, I'll go like ba-dang, ba-dang. That kind of rhythm. Ba-ba, ba-ba. Spin throw, ba-ba, ba-ba. So you're kind of pressing B like at the end of your shake input. And it works as long as that B press is within the 5 or 6 frame buffer window of that shake input being input. Capiche? So up throw roll cancel, ba-dang, ba-dang. Up throw B, up throw B. Kind of far apart. Spin throw, same thing. And then other than that, they work, with a couple of exceptions, exactly the same as a normal roll cancel. In that they will lower your speed unless you do it to the side, and then that's you retain your speed, and then if you want to retain your speed forwards, you have to do it to the side, and then like the stick up and jump forwards, like all of that's the same. The only other difference with them is that they stall you in the air for different amounts of time. Spin throw roll cancels, if you do it off a ledge, they make you like stall in the air for ages. That's why we do one, if you're doing the Spirit route and luncheon, you do a spin throw roll cancel to enter the Spirit fight because it stalls you in the air long enough after falling off that ledge. Whereas a normal roll cancel, it can stall you long enough, but if you do it too early, then you'll just end up missing the fight entry. Does that make sense? Let's talk about women. Hell yeah. Love women. I feel like you don't need to know how it works, but it helps. Because I used to just try and do it, and I didn't understand the timing literally for like years, and I just kind of got the muscle memory, but it took me absolutely ages to get good at it, and every time that I went for one, it felt like a gamble whether I'd hit it. But then once I like had the theory explained to me, I was like, that makes so much sense. So I feel like it helps to know the theory. I love women. Thank you. That wasn't the response I was meant to say there. Gosh darn it. I meant like because like he agreed with me. He was like, we were having a conversation, he was like partaking in the conversation in a positive manner, that reflected my own opinions that I had previously divulged. Is that the word? I don't know if that's the right word to use there. There is a word I'm thinking of. That helps you keep your shell on. You guys are insane. Okay, I landed on an ogre. That's cool. It is a bit weird, isn't it, Cool Dog? It's kind of a nothing sub-area. And, like, why is it, like, an ogre poison dark room in the middle of Metro? Like, should they not have put that in, like, Bowser's? Who knows? Hi, Alexis. Day 9 equals 09. I mean, I've already lost a good few minutes in this run. I don't think it's possible for this run, but we could be getting a big PB at least. Do you not vault off that? No. It wouldn't be faster or slow in Acne because we're hitting the... It's a bird cycle, isn't it? We're on a cycle, so... If the vault works for you and you hit the bird cycle, then go for it. I just roll off. That's crazy. Please! I heard... Oh, dude, I heard the text sound and I pressed A and Mario just jumped. I think he walked out of position. No, Nakni, please keep talking about SMO. I love this game. Please, please! We can talk about SMO and women simultaneously. So many women love SMO. You know, a couple months ago, I was in like a bar with some people, and there were like some people we didn't know that we were talking to, and I was talking to this girl about like video games because apparently she played Hollow Knight, which is really cool. And then I was like, "What other games do you play?" Legit, she said Super Mario Odyssey, and I was like, "Wow, wow, wow." I don't think it quite went like that, but I like pulled up our GDQ run on my phone, and she was so impressed. I'm not kidding. She thought it was so cool. No idea what she's up to now. I haven't heard from her. But did not get any contact info. No. Oh no, Nagni. No. But I'm just saying, women love SMO. Okay, so keep talking about it. You got no. I'm trying to remember how the conversation actually went. No, you know what it was? We were talking about games. I asked like what games she played. She talked about Hollow Knight. I was like, oh my gosh, I freaking love Hollow Knight. We talked about Hollow Knight for ages. She finally asked me what I like to play, and I was like, well, and I did the line, and the line is like a Russian roulette, right? Like 50-50 chance. The line is, do you know what speedrunning is? Maybe some of you have used that before. I've used that line too many times with different people, varying results. Crazy gold, awesome. I said, do you know what speedrunning is? And then, like, grimace. I would, like, brace for impact. I was like, oh, no. But it had to be done, right? It had to be done, okay? And then I get the response, which is maybe the best response a man could ever hear. Oh, yeah, like SM64, right? And, like, the heavens opened, the clouds parted, sun poured through. It was so glorious. And I was like, what am I doing? And I was like, no, not 64, but Odyssey. And she was like, I love that game. And I was like, no way. And she's like, yeah, I 100%ed it, like, a couple years ago. I think that was how it went. Uh-oh. You're lucky to even win that. Where is this girl now? I don't know. I have no idea. Katie, if you're watching this... I don't know. I don't even know. Hi, I guess? Are you stupid? Probably. You can get... Just say Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild instead of speedrunning. We talked about lots of things. Dude, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Like, they want to know what, like, my interests are. I'm gonna tell them, like, my biggest interest. I'm not just gonna avoid it because it's cringe. If they think it's cringe and they're not for, you know, they're not for me. I need someone who I tell them, like, frame one, and they're like, that's so cool. If I tell them and they're like, icky, then I know that I'm like, I just cross it off the list. Like, yeah, that one's done, you know? Interest is Zelda. And we also talked about Zelda! And Hollow Knight, and I think Valorant. But this was one of the things. You gotta remember, I was walking around with a bag with like a bunch of Zelda pins on it. And like a grub from Hollow Knight. And Zacharias from Hades. You are a fool. Okay. Where's this girl? I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It was a very friendly, platonic chat. It didn't have to be more than that. Is that the hot guy? Zagreus? Like, I don't know. I've never really thought about that before. If they think your interests are cringe, they don't matter. Yup. Hi, Peach. Oh no, you go. I fear that I've done that with Odyssey to like high school friends and stuff. Like, I'm sure there are people who used to be in my life that every time they hear someone talk about Mario, they just think like, oh my gosh, like that one guy I used to be friends with in high school. What a weirdo. He never grew out of that phase. They're like, I wonder if he's still doing that, and they go onto Twitter. Yeah, yep, he's still doing that. It's been 6 years. Never grew out of it. Okay. It's not a phase. It's not a phase, Mom. I get like 50 viewers, Mom. It's like real. Just give me another year, okay? I'll be able to pay you rent. I'm like about to break through, Mom. God, yapping is about Valorant. I apologize at like every other sentence. Did they play Valorant? Or were you just yapping for the sake of it? So talk to me about CS2. That's all. Your sister sounds awesome. Get her in. Someone invite us to Britain. Who I'm trying to queue CS2 with Nakni's sister? No? Okay. Hi, Isla. Thank you for the good luck. Natasha, hi. Welcome in. How you doing? Tessa plays Stardew Valley, which is cool. Yeah. So does mine. Well, my sister speedruns Odyssey, so I think I win the Cool Sister Challenge. Sorry, not sorry. Hope your day's been good. My day has been okay. Yeah, pretty uneventful. I woke up. Mildly hungover. I got out of bed. Watched some YouTube. I played Valorant. And here we are. hello. Been running errands and finally got around to filming silly TikToks. That does sound fun. Nice. Bum 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 bum. Are you working on like a new cosplay or something? Or like finishing off an old one? I shouldn't have jumped. I was meant to throw Cappy before I jumped. Zack, ignore me. Oh, let's make a Stardew world and make it go to perfection. Down. Very down. When are you getting a British sleep schedule so that we can like hang out 24/7 and be like proper cuties? Did you ever get perfection? I don't even know what that means. I think I never got past year 2. I like Stardew, but not that much. Like, I mean, I liked it a lot, but I never got, like, super into it for more than, like, a week. 100%? Yeah, hell no. Ah! Ah! Redoing old ones. Ada from Re? I've not heard of that. Antenna? Awesome. Action only took me to like... Yeah, that's what I mean. I think I have like 30 hours in Stardew. From like 2019. Resident Evil. Oh! Oh my gosh. Wait, no. I low-key like Resident Evil. Never played any of the games, but I've watched playthroughs of like all of them. By all of them, I mean 7 and 8. Kinda like Deltarune. I need to play Deltarune. My oldest sister has been playing through Undertale. We have these weekly Undertale sessions on like Discord where we watch my older sister play Undertale. She finally beat it in our last one a couple days ago. Just neutral route, but it gave me such the itch to play Deltarune. And like, dude, she was completely blind. Like, totally. She knew nothing about the game. It was so good. It was so much fun. Photoshop Flowey blew her mind. Spoilers everywhere. Alright, buddy, I don't mean to be that guy. Undertale is 10 years old. 10 years. Only through 10 minutes. Well, me too. I played it that one time in my subathon for like 2 hours, and then that was quite near the end of my subathon, and I wanted to do it again. I just didn't find time because that was like a couple days from the end, and I had other stuff planned. No, was it not on the final day? Oh gosh, I don't remember when it was. And then I was like, well, I have to play it on stream now. And then I like freaking didn't stream for like many months in the summer because of stuff. And here we are. It wasn't, no, it wasn't. I don't remember what it was. I already know what's in Deltarune. Yeah, I don't really. I know like if I've seen like a few of the characters, but that's maybe it. Oh, that's awesome, Natasha. It's so fun watching people do blind playthroughs of Undertale. And she's you know, she thought we were going to be done after that session, but she was like, no, I want to do it again and do Pacifist. And I was like, yeah, you do. How did that gold? I don't think it did. That's crazy, though. My gold is so bad. I made so many mistakes. What? Moon dump, more like, I want to take a dump. Yeah, woo! I'd recommend, no, I know. I am gonna do it. I need to A, decide if I want to do it on stream or by myself. And then B, decide if I want to do it on my main or my alt. I'm currently leaning towards alt. Or by myself, but record it. I just think it's a sad game to play in isolation. And because there are so many funny moments, and I'll just, I don't know. I just feel like it would be a good one to have on record. Got to say hi to Peach and Luncheon too. I was so locked in. I'm sorry, Tiberius. It's begin of month and you get your money. Hell yeah. Well, Twitch does their payouts on like the 15th. Just get ice cream from the store. No. Can you DoorDash some? Is there like a little corner shop somewhere you can get some ice cream from? I'll tell you what else I have, chat. I bought Outer Wilds a few weeks ago, which I've been meaning to play for years. And that's also another one where like... Oh, hi, Peach! Oh, I'm so bad. Sorry. That's also another one where like... I feel like it's good to play on stream, or at least like recorded or something. Like just get a reaction, because apparently it like changes people's lives or whatever. I don't really know. But yeah. But I'm totally unspoiled for Outer Wilds, like completely. Which is pretty cool. More like you're in the wild right now, in the outer. Okay. Yeah, Karis, it's cool, right? That's why I was confused at you saying they'd go to Newcastle in the finale. I'm like, I don't think that's true. Welcome back, though. Also, Greg's. I know, the Greg's visit was iconic. Yeah, I don't know what to do about Deltarune and Outer Wilds. I guess I want... Okay, here's what I think. I want to play them on stream. I think. But I worry... I've been like in a bad mindset streaming for a while, where I just don't want to stream anything that's not Odyssey because of viewership. Because I've been like so locked in like this time last year to getting partner and stuff. And anything that's not Odyssey just like tanks my viewership. And I'm just like in a bad mental because of that. But it doesn't even matter because I've unlocked the Path to Partner achievement, so I don't even need the 75 average anymore. Like the reason I don't have partner right now is because I unlocked the achievement, but when I applied, they said we want to see, they have a specific requirement like to apply. Otherwise you kind of get auto rejected, where they say we want to see you have 8 streams with over 75 viewers per month for the last 2 months. And that means that, like, you can, as long as you get the 8 streams of 75 viewers, you can also have a bunch of, like, rubbish streams. Or not rubbish, but I could do, like, a bunch of streams which get, like, 30 viewers. And it wouldn't matter, because as long as I'm still doing my 8 Odyssey streams or whatever. But I'm literally not even at the viewership I need for Odyssey right now, so... I just shouldn't worry about it. Oh, I see, Karis. It could be crazy, yeah. 10 views streaming 3D and like 3 streaming Minecraft. See, when I did that one Minecraft run, I had pretty good views, but it was off the back of a... I'm gonna cry. This... Damn bunny! Oh my god. I need to look up how to actually do that bunny. It's so bad. But yeah, that Minecraft one was on the back of a darker stream after I PB'd. So, like, it made sense. But the retention was pretty good. When I met the other hiders on the train, I know. Apparently at ESA, they're playing jet lag. I've done that before! No, I've done that. I've made that exact mistake before. I forgot. That moon is really high, like, deceivingly high up. It's such an easy mistake to make, man. That moon in the trees is, like, very deceivingly high up. And it looks like you should just be able to make it by jump diving into it, but you can't. You have to do, like, a ground pound jump dive or, like, a triple jump. And I usually do a triple jump here. 2, 3. I can't believe it. Okay, well backed up. Yeah, that kills 311, unfortunately, which I was really hoping for. Unless I gold something, I guess. Nah, I think it's too far off. Loses so much, doesn't it? I just don't think I have, like, 15 plus seconds of golds. Yeah, that's true, Karis. But do you consider streaming as a full-time thing? Not permanently. I feel like I wouldn't mind doing it for a little bit, but I don't think it would give me enough fulfillment in life to, like, be happy that I just streamed. But I could see doing it for like a little bit, like if, you know, it's obviously not going to happen, but like in some fictitious world where I could stream full time, I could see myself doing it for like 5 years in my 20s or something, and then like traveling and doing that sort of thing, like with all the free time, and then maybe just moving it part-time and doing something else, you know? Sorry, easy when you know how. I should. I mean, a lot of the time I hit it when I'm like doing my trapezial movement to get over to the block. That used to happen pretty much every time. It hasn't been happening so much anymore. I don't know what's changed, but I used to not really worry about the backup. But yeah, like these days I like never hit it on the way over for some reason. It's possible to make a living off this. Well, that's not true. There are tons of SMO YouTubers. CJ first, Small Ant, Morph. Okay, that's fine. We'll just wait. I'm not in a rush anyway. That's when the game wasn't dead. They still make videos. They get tons of views. Nope. And yeah, Dangers and Tyrone manage it. Ugh. A proper celebrity, could you imagine? Get me in the jungle. Like with the Dark Side curse. Looks like it. I mean, I just lost a minute in Lost or something. Maybe not that much, but close to it, like 40. Hi, Cleverid. Congrats on having a PP that is not much better, to be fair, Cleverid. It's not much better. Welcome in, though. Toad. I think you're right, Crane, but that would require me actually locking in. I don't know. Oh my gosh! Sorry. I need to not shout so much. Oh, that was crazy though. What's a normal gap to sob? In a category that's 3 hours long, I'd say 3 minutes would be like good. In any percent, I'm 50 seconds off sob, and any percent's less than an hour long. This is a bit over 3, so I'd say maybe 3 minutes for like a good run. A run that I'm like, damn, that was a really good run. I guess on a like just an average, like a PB that's like not super optimized, but I'm like happy with, 4 or 5 minutes. Hi, Peach. Do you have a degree? I do. What means SOB? SOB stands for sum of best. You can see it on my splits at the bottom where it says 307.19. It's essentially if you add up the fastest completions that I've had for each individual split. That's your sum of best. Everyone hates you? I know. Why are we saying that? It's true, but why? 58 off is really good, Crane. I was like 2 minutes off sub, like pretty much for like constantly before sub hour. It's only after sub hour that I started playing about a minute off. And that's not because I got better, it's just like necessity. Like I just couldn't get sub hour unless I placed really close to sub, so I just had to grind. And grind and grind and grind. He can, it's just if he wants to. No, I want to, it's just if I do. I don't really know the path forward to like growing more other than just spamming YouTube videos. I feel like, in theory, diversifying my streams and doing lots of different things would be good, but I think in practice, actually, if I wanted to go on Twitch, I just need to lock in and just do darker runs every single day. And nothing else. But yeah, I think just like, if I wanted to actually grow, I just need to like make lots of videos, which I'd love to do. It just, I don't know, man. Motivation is such an issue. And it's kind of like a catch-22. It's like, well, I could get someone to edit for me, but I can't afford that right now, and I can't afford it because I don't make enough. And the only way to get to a point where I could afford an editor is by making videos, but I just can't do it. I don't know. It's like the... yeah. Moon. You have to diversify. Well, yeah, you're right. I saw gold somehow. I missed like the timer challenge. Anyway, no, you're right. And I have diversified and I just come back to Odyssey. I don't know. It's weird. I guess my thinking right now, I think no matter what size creator you are, if you do something different, you get less views. But it's like, if you have like 500 viewers and then you play a game you don't usually play it and you go down to 250 viewers, it's like, so what? But for me, it's like, especially trying to get partner, I need 75. It's like, if I have 50 viewers and I do something different and I get like 15 or 20, that's like very detrimental, you know? So I feel like you bash Odyssey for a bit, get the partner badge, a few more viewers on your name, and then you can diversify a bit. But maybe that's also just a horrible mindset. That's just like what my brain tells me. It's like, maybe at some point in the future I could do other stuff. But it's like right now, I feel like I just gotta lock in. And it's also easy, like, you have to, it sounds lazy, I know, but you have to think about other stuff if you want to do other stuff, you know? For me right now, I cannot think about stream all day, get to 7 PM, boot up Odyssey. I know what I'm doing. And I get 50, 60 viewers, I make money, it's easy. Hello, Split. That's cool. Oh no! Okay, so because my mouse has been broken all stream and I can't move it, I can't fix auto split. So I think I just have to manual split for the rest of this run. Because it missed one split and I can't go and click skip. Okay, that was weird. Do collab streams? No, collab streams actually lower viewers usually, but they help in the long run, if that makes sense. If I do like if I'm like recording a video with Morph, the stream where I'm recording the video, I'll get like lower viewership than usual. But then after the video comes out and people watch it, then they come to my stream and be like, yo, sorry, Morph's new video, and whatever. But yeah, the collabs themselves usually do worse, because people will just watch the bigger person. Get them to make a Fortnite skin. Yo, that's so true. I can get royalties off it or whatever. Yeah, if I want Twitch partner, at least at the minute, I do just gotta grind Odyssey. That's one route. One route to Twitch partner is I forget about YouTube. I just stream like 30 hours a week just doing Odyssey. The other route is I actually diversify and make YouTube videos, and I think that will like have a fall off at first, but then eventually catch up and overtake where I am now, if that makes sense. I think both ways would work to get a partner badge, but also partner badge doesn't even change anything. It's literally just a badge. I don't know. And like I got there before this time last year doing exactly this. I mean, we had 2p. I guess that's the thing that's changed, is 2p streams gave a lot of viewers. We don't do that anymore. .312 might still be alive, but it's stupid. Like, what angle do I hold here? Not that angle. That would have fallen off if I didn't long jump. That roll just sucks. Okay, nice hat grab. Will it still 312s? I just don't know. If you're a partner, you can, yes, if you're a partner, you can apply for front page, but that usually doesn't actually give people much growth. Like, you got like 2k average viewers on that stream, but I've had a few friends who've done homepage stuff, and it doesn't really affect anything past the one homepage stream. Even the one homepage stream, you usually don't have any more chatters than usual. It's like, you go into the chat of someone who's on homepage, and there's like 10 people talking. Like, same as a usual stream, but it's just more people, like more viewers overall. Hi D&D. I just think, like, it's such a bad mindset. But I just think, like, man, what if I didn't have to stop streaming to do my exams last year? Like, there's a pretty much 100% chance that I would have continued, gotten a partner badge. And then also, maybe the momentum would have continued, and I would have been, like, over 100 views at this point. And it's stupid because obviously I had to stop. I got my degree. I'm happy I did. But, like, my brain is so often like, man, why did the timing work out like that? Oh gosh, I did this wrong. Yeah, 2 damage, that's fine. Don't hit him. There was an option. It wasn't an option, but it's still annoying. Change the ratio? No. The partner doesn't. It's still a 50-50 sub ratio. No! Crying out loud. I'm killing this run, man. I've seen front page boost people quite a bit, at least short term, like next week. I guess that makes sense, yeah. That does make sense. Maybe the pain would have gotten to your head, maybe. I think I've had enough else in my head the last few months. Oh, I'm so mad, dude. Why can't I be, like, going in the painting now? Look at this time loss. Oh, look at the BPT ticking up. So sad. I don't even know if we're going to be ahead anymore. No, this moon doesn't take a minute. Means we got to do more darker. Oh, come on. Well, okay. I'm so disappointed. If my mouse is still not turning on, then I just won't be able to end stream. That's great, to be honest. Oh. Is it weird to say your darker mentality is similar to your Twitch mindset? I'd like you to elaborate. I don't really know what you mean. Like, both are awful. The worst split now? I mean, the split's fine. It's easy enough. You don't need the painter checkpoint. Good to know. I always get it, but I did think that it was unnecessary. I'll definitely skip it next time. Paintings is one thing that I need to go through the run and, like, check every single painting, because I get so many unnecessary ones. They feel kind of... I guess, Valencia, yeah. You talked to... Yeah, that part sucks. I mean, I don't... It sucks in isolation, but I think for the pacing of the whole run, especially if you're, like, on PB pace and have nerves, I think it works quite well. having the Toadette there. Or maybe it just makes you overthink. I don't know. Mushroom 2 ILs, I don't think I'll be doing those. The only ILs, realistically, I'd need to do is, like, Snow 2 through, Lunch 2. I don't even know if I need to do, like, Cap Lost and Lunch 3. There's definitely some bits in Lunch 3 that I want to learn movement for, but I feel like the others are fine. And I need to learn some strats for Darker itself. I feel like I do some pretty slow strats there. Like I should probably learn the water strat for the uproot section and stuff like that. I have no idea how I actually meant to do the tower climb at the end. I think I do it mostly right, but... Darker Curse is real. I think the Darker Curse is real just because it's just it's so long. Oh, no! But yeah, it's just such a long category. It like makes sense that it's an absolute mindset bomb. I hate that jump, but it's fine most of the time, but man, it's still not 100% consistent. I think I stopped running this category, but you never tried. No! No! There's Karas, look at this. I can't show you the run because my mouse is dead. Which is awesome. Oh, is it back? I think it's back temporarily. There you go. Let's look at this damn run. It was like 2 minutes ahead before, and now it's barely even a minute ahead. It was like 3. It was it's not cope. It genuinely could have 311 until Lost 2. If I didn't die in Lost 2, I think this would still be 311 BPT. Because I probably also would have played safer in Lunch and not died there. Time consumption part. Oh, fair enough. I guess 90%'s the same in that regard. The reason I talk about how Darker is like long, like my Darker streams are shorter than my 90% streams. Because in my 90% streams I do so many runs, but in Darker I just do the one. But that makes it worse a mindset because it's just so easy to snowball. Alright, do we want to get a prediction going? Will this run 313? Does the mod want to do that and make it like 2 minutes long? That should be perfect. I always mean to do predictions during Toadette. And I always forget. Can't be bothered? Okay. Well, that's fine then. Any mods are on? Hell yeah. Thank you, whoever that was. I appreciate it. Will this run 313? Get your points in chat. You have 2 minutes to decide. I think our BPT leaving this game is going to be 313.30 or 313.40-ish. Maybe a bit worse. I don't know. Essentially, if we make a reasonably large mistake in Darker, it won't. If we don't make a reasonably large mistake in Darker, it will. Get voting. Make it all 312. I think that would require me discovering quite a substantial time save, which would be great, but it's unlikely. Maybe if I like pause the time and downgrade to 1.0 and then do frog skip. I see, Remy. So you would have done it if no one else was here, Remy, you're saying? So wasn't it you couldn't be bothered necessarily? I'm loveless. Stupid run. The Darker Curse is so... it's crazy how bad I am at this category. Not how bad I am, how this happens every single run. Without fail. They all end up like this. I feel like by the time I get 309, it's not going to even be that, like, I finally got a good run. I feel like by that point I'm going to have, like, a 301 sob, and it's also going to be 8 minutes off sob. And it was, like, 304 pace into Luncheon 2 or something. Like, I think that's just going to have to be the way it goes. Wait, are we done? Holy crap, we are. I was not paying attention. Alright, we have 12,000 points on yes, 3,000 points on no. Bloody hell, you guys believe in me. I put all my remaining... That's fine. I'm okay with that. Do you have announcement prediction commands? No. You can make one. Vote in a prediction or else your mother will take away your game. I think that's a good one. Oops. We won! 3-8! No. Okay, you know what my goal is? I want a sub 5 Darker. Like, Kingdom time. My PB golded this split, and it was really bad. I can sub 5. That's a really good start, I'm gonna be honest. I jumped too high. That's, dude, 43 entry? Okay, we're locking in. That's like easily the fastest I've ever gotten in to the pipe before. The surface movement there, it probably looks easy. It sucks. I never get that triple jump. It's really hard. And then the vector with the frog and the pipe suck at the end. Tyrone doesn't even do that pipe suck. No! Frick me! Watch me do it perfectly this time. Awesome. No, William. I'm past the point of being happy if something didn't PB because I was so embarrassed of it. Please. Ooh. Okay, that's insane. That's kind of my own fault, I'm gonna be honest. Just gonna sit still this time. Yeah, how she'll live. I mean, look how far away the floor is down there. Like, he's got a lot of falling time to contemplate his life and figure out what to do. The background's actually kind of crazy here. I wish you could go down there. Glidon's definitely dead, though. That's for sure. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. The GGs. We'll take another sub 315. It's my second one. It's pretty cool. It's only on 2 of those. I think you played really well. You know what, Juan man? I think I played really well too. I have to agree with you on that one. Enjoy work. What's your name, Viper? Goodbye. Take out. Okay. Take out. Wooded to death. Not death. Wooded to. Wooded 1 deep woods is what I was trying to say. Take out. Wooded 1 deep woods. Then it would have been a PB. Alright, that would have been a 10-second PB. Alright, take out Lost 1 Death, Metro 1 Rewarp. Alright? Without those 3, this would have been a minute faster. Okay? Then take out... Sound 2 is slow, but it's fine. Who cares? Then take out... Honestly, we can even leave in the Lake 2 fishing blunder. Then take out Lost to Death. That was another 40. Okay, so looking at a minute 40. Take out Luncheon 3 Death. That was 40. We're at 2 minutes 20. Take out Darker Death. That was a minute. 3 minutes 20. Split across like 5 mistakes, 6 mistakes. Would have been a mid 311. Oh man. Man. So if you really think about it, Unman was right. I played pretty good. Because between those mistakes, bloody hell, I was flying! Mario was flying between those mistakes, alright? He was kind of killing it. It's in reach. I think that any given run, we're going to get like a 311. And then from there, the final push to a 309 is going to be pretty hard. I'm kind of right now debating between just sticking it out, doing the exact same thing until I get a 309, or like stopping for a bit after I get like a 311, doing some ILs. I think maybe the actual solution is somewhere in between. I keep doing runs, and then I just do some ILs like on my ult in between, and I think we'll get that pretty easy. And then after 309, I don't know. I would like to improve it. Okay, no. We're not stopping at 309. We're stopping at UK record. Currently, the best Darker time ever achieved by a British person is a 308.48 by none other than Jim Beanie. So I want to obviously beat that and be the best in the country at something. Because I'm only like 3rd best in the country at any percent. 4th. Wait, is Roller better than me? I don't think Roller's better than me. I cannot see them on the board. I don't think Roller's better than me. 4th best in the UK. Roller Rock has a 58.18. So if I PB by 10 seconds, then I'm 3rd best in the UK at 100%. And I'm currently 5th best in Darker. Jambo, Shemcat, Source 28, TryXCC. That's an awesome command, try. That's a great command. It's so funny because I never had a 10000. My lowest PB before Sabao was an 05. Should I beat both of you in Darker? Yu-Gi-Oh! Be my guest. I would love to see you try. Alright, chat. I will be live tomorrow. I don't actually know. So tomorrow I'm doing an event that I don't think I can disclose. I don't really know. Oh, I can disclose because he's live. Gorgonim is doing like a weekend-long charity stream. Probably not Karis. I'd have to take the bus if I did, and I don't see that happening. And it's gonna be really busy. I don't know. I would like to, but I just don't see. I don't think I care enough. Which sounds mean, but it's true. Yeah, Gorgonim is doing a charity stream, and I'm doing something or other at I think like 4 PM my time tomorrow. And it looks like pretty fun, like a modded thing. I have no idea if I'm going to be live for that or not, or if I'm just doing that on his channel. I haven't been told. But yeah, we're going to raid him, I think. I'm thinking of doing some MCSR learning, but I don't think that's a main activity. You know what? I'm looking forward to when I finish learning MCSR, because I think what we can do is we can do like a Darker stream and then do like a few MCSR ranked matches, and that will be like a great like 5-hour-long stream each time. Yeah, I think I'm going to end. Hangout? I'm down. I will either hang out or I will go live my ult and learn some Bastion routes. But anyway, Gorgonim is doing an awesome charity stream right now. I have no idea who the charity is or anything. You should go and ask him. And currently he's doing hide and seek. Fun. Cool, he's doing hide and seek. So, see you tomorrow, probably. Goodbye, friends. Or you can let me call. That's a good idea. I might do that. Okay, bye-bye. Goodbye now.